we won't stop until we get to the bottom.
Simple. Are you Keneka's sister?
Yes.
Please go eat first, I think. How do I spell that?
Lenora, L-E-O-N-O-R-E, Harris, H-A-R-R-I-S.
Tell me about Kenneka. What do you want people to know about her?
Kenneka is a star. Kenneka is a very lovable person. And my sister always had my back. No matter what, I don't care if she was tired, didn't want to, didn't feel like it. She always had my back.
When you found out what happened, you had a lot of questions. Have you gotten any answers to those questions?
Because her friends that was with her, they told us like 7 different stories. Every time they tell a story, it's something different. No, I never had the correct answer for the questions I had. My question is, how did my sister end up in a freezer? Because if she was intoxicated, as they saw my mom at 3:30, they saw her holding on the wall, walking towards the employee area. So when she was on the wall, she was barely able to stand up on her own. The refrigerators they took us to was 2 and 1. You had to open one door to get in another door. How she had that much strength when she couldn't even walk up straight in a straight line? It's not adding up. It's not. And then when they took us back there to the refrigerator, it's a camera. It's not right there by the refrigerator, but the door that you enter before you get to the refrigerator, it's a camera right there. And my mama told them that, my mama asked them, do that camera work? And the investigators, whoever they was, they said they're not sure.
So they haven't looked at that camera?
I don't think so, because they told me, they showed me all the cameras in the building. Then they came back like an hour or two later, after we called them back and told them it looked like somebody peeking at us out the window. That's what made them come back. Because we called them back and told them it looked like somebody looking at their window, started peeking in and out. The police, then they came to the refrigerator. It's a camera. It's not right there by the refrigerator, but the door that you enter before you get to the refrigerator, it's a camera right there. And my mama told them that, my mama asked them, do that camera work? And the investigators, whoever they was, they said they're not sure.
So they haven't looked at that camera?
I don't think so, because they told me, they showed me all the cameras in the building. Then they came back like an hour or two later, after we called them back and told them it looked like somebody peeking at us.
Did Lenora just say they already saw the body and they was already on the camera, but 2 hours later they had to call the police back? They had to call the police back to come to the hotel to say now they know where Kenneka's body was. How would you know where Kenneka's body was if you already saw the body in the freezer? You know the body in the freezer. Why would call the police back and say, Kenneka on the 11th floor? Cause don't you know round about that time what she just exposed? What time Trey Gang told y'all when Lenora first seen the body? Did this just confirm it? If you watch my last live, I know it don't make sense to a lot of people, but it's finna make a lot of sense now. When I say Lenora's in the kitchen round about what time? What time? What time? And if you don't believe me, you got to believe when Lenora said out her own mouth.
Like, did you enter before you get to the refrigerator? It's a camera right there. And my mama told them that, my mama asked them, do that camera work? And the investigators, whoever they was, they said they're not sure.
So they haven't looked at that camera?
I don't think so, because they never.
They
They
see
told
it.
me they showed me all the cameras in the building.
They show you
Then
every
they
camera.
came back like an hour or two later after we called them back and told them it looked like.
They saw the body, but now all of a sudden they got to call the police back to the hotel. Ain't that strange? If you saw the body, alright, if you saw the body, they gave the evidence to your mama and stuff, and there's a camera right there that will be showing it. That's what Leonora talking about. So when you got through viewing the body, that means you went outside in the parking lot and waited till the investigators did their investigation. Cause you said 2 hours later, guess what it's finna go back to? Y'all remember when she go back to 2 hours later? Let's go back to 8 o'clock. Fast forward 2 hours later, 9, 10, going on 11. That means they saw the body twice, like Trey Gang said in my last video. They saw the body twice. At what time they will see the body? Disclaimer, Fair Use Act, education perfectly used only. All rights, image, music, clips, other material used belong to their respective owner, and we do not claim ownerships. This what I'm saying. If you listening to me right now, I said I wasn't gonna speak on the mic, but this the reason why I'm showing you these clips right now, because I don't want nobody to say, Trey Gang, you a liar. This don't make sense. Now you cruising everybody, make your mind up. You know, when you hear people talk like that, you know they ops, cause they already know we hitting it on the nail, right? They want us to give up. So listen to what I just said. Leonora said, thumb me up if you heard. She said, yeah, we saw her body in the freezer. You know, we seen the body. 2 hours later, we called the police back and say we know where Kenneka is now, and that's gonna be on the 11th floor. And we got the police frequency, cause I got a video that I personally made, and I'm gonna release it right tonight, and it's finna go along with Leonora's story. So that means she saw the body twice, like what I said, and it's gonna be going on around 11 something. Right, gang? Ooh, wee. And that means all the police frequency that we have is in the same time frame. Listen to again.
Like somebody picking at us out the window. That's what they the investigators, the more whoever they was, they said they not sure.
So they haven't looked at that camera?
And then when they took us back there to the refrigerator, it's a camera. It's not right there by the refrigerator, but the door that you enter before you get to the refrigerator, it's a camera right there. And my mama told them that, my mama asked them, do that camera work? And the investigators, the more whoever they was, they said they not sure.
So they haven't looked at that camera?
I don't think so, because they never. They told me they showed me all the cameras in the building. Then they came back like an hour or two later after we called them back and told them it looked like somebody peeking at us out the window. That's what made them come back, because we called them back and told them it looked like somebody looking at their window, started picking in and out. The police took his binoculars and he looked up there. He saw the blind kept moving and the light was on, but when they went up there, they said they didn't see anything.
She just exposed herself. She just told the people when she saw the body and gave them a timestamp and said, hey, then after that 2 hours later, we looked in the upstairs on the 11th floor. Remember that? And let's go back to the police frequency. This the video. For the ones that don't know, the footage that you actually seeing is 809. It's 809. That's when they took pictures of Kenneka body in the freezer at 849. Trey Gang just matched the footage up with the kitchen when they were taking pictures and stuff. So this would show you when Living Over first seen the body and the next viewing of the body when Kenneka said, "Yeah, I saw Kenneka on a white body bag." A white body bag. But then again, she on the radio station said, "Yeah, you know, they took me back there in the freezer and I seen ice in the freezer." And I'm like, okay, everybody seen my video, my live video. Everybody was like, "Well, Miss Teresa, if you saw ice in the freezer, you gotta see Kenneka in the freezer, 'cause that's where the ice gonna be at." They will be the first viewing of the body because all this finna match up. Yup, you see this? So what Living Nova just said, Living Nova said 2 hours later, they gonna view the body at some point at 8 going on 9, right? At 8 going on 9. This where you finna get your time skip. So you ain't gonna see them when they first view the body, 'cause you got the time skip. But the second time, they gonna view the body, and you're gonna see that. You see what I'm saying, gang? Thumb me up if you read between the lines. If you read in between the lines. So look, the footage is 809. 209 on the footage is 809. When it turn to 3 o'clock, if it say 309, it's 909. That's why Kenneka Watch said 9 something when they took the photos. And guess what time they took the picture? What time her watch said it would took the picture, and that's why when they first took the picture, it was laying on top of a black trash bag. A black trash bag, and Miss Teresa dumb self on the radio station exposing herself. Now look, watch how Trey Gang match everything up.
She's 19 years old.
Listen to the police frequency and the time frame.
You're gonna want to come. Roseline 911, where's your emergency?
Hi, I'm calling from the Crown Plaza, Chicago here. I'm actually calling because there was an incident, I guess, last night where a lady was mentioning about her daughter going missing in our hotel at the Crown Plaza.
Okay.
That's why the manager called the police.
The police enforcement have a report about it already. But the only thing is we have the mother of the daughter here at the hotel, and she's knocking door to door in our guest rooms, asking and disturbing our guests.
So boom, okay. Now look, they already enter.
9th floor.
Look, you see this? They already enter her took pictures at 8:16. Look, ain't the time matching up? Look what pictures they took at 8:16. Look what the footage show. And guess who in the kitchen? The cameraman. Hi, y'all. $8.16. Look at the picture that was on Rosemont website. They were taking pictures. You got the cameraman in there. If Trey Gang just matched the time up with 8 something, let me go to the footage and show y'all where Leonora and Irene them at in the lobby sitting down waiting on the police to talk to them. Thumb me up, this making sense. This need to be shared immediately. This need to be shared immediately. Cause that's why Rosemont released it on their website in the beginning. And guess what time Miss Teresa started making her statement? They were asking for their phone. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. So when they look 2 hours later, going on 11 o'clock, they asking her for the phone. That's why you got Leonora playing games with this.
Because we called them back and told them it looked like somebody looking at their windows, trying to pick it in and out. The police took.
So they let you know that y'all already saw the body. So they agreed, call us back, and that's when you finna show y'all on the camera. Y'all finna view the body at 2 hours after this. Cause you already just saw the body. So you agreed to the narrative. Ooh-wee. Ain't this getting interesting? Ain't this finna get interesting? So when I play the frequency, you know what time when the manager called round about 8 something? Look what the police in the kitchen doing at 8 something. Go on the footage. That's why Leonora, when she first came in the lobby, she went straight directly in this direction. Directly in this direction. I'm like, wait a minute, why is Leonora going here? That lets me know that she knew her sister gonna be here in this area. Never think about, like, wait a minute, where the police gonna be in here? That's why. This need to be shared. Cause this finna expose Miss Teresa at 8 something. That's why Kenneka Watch never lied. Kenneka Watch never lied. And I'm about to drop a tear over her. Cause the whole time I was like, why her watch saying 9 o'clock? Then at 9:16. You see what I'm saying? And when I watch the footage, I'm really throwed off. Cause I'm like, well, look, if I know that somebody killed me and I got a watch on, normally I know what I'm saying, keep a watch on. And boom, when the investigator take pictures of the body, they're gonna show you the exact pictures when they took of the body, right? Boom. Walk or run. Ringing the bells. I ain't got no reason to lie on no family. I ain't got no reason to clout chase on these people, bruh. I'm not here for that. I could just show you on the footage. Cause look. 8:16. This was on Rosemont website in the beginning, and thank God we could still have these screenshots. Cause if nobody did screenshot this and save it, nobody would never believe it if they then saw it with their own eyes. And plus what Leonora just said, if y'all want me to turn up on the family, even okay, check this out. If you want me to turn up on this family, Trey Gang finna turn up. For the people that still following Miss Teresa, who like, well, you know, Miss Teresa, Trey Gang, I still love Miss Teresa, and I don't think she have nothing to do with this. If you give me a chance and the opportunity, just present my receipts, you will see that lady different. Cause you can go back to my old videos, and everybody that's following me right now used to know how I was down for that lady. I was down for her. I was so down for her and so blinded when the ops was into it. Look, check this out. The ops was into it, and it was so big when they was into it. Now I ain't even existed yet. You see what I'm saying? by them getting into it, that's how I came in existence. And I'm like, damn, I see all of this. Like, wow. Man, let's get those likes up right now and let's make noise. Cause watch this. Since Leonora wanna lie, Miss Teresa wanna lie, since the family wanna lie and have the fake family member wanna come out, leave my auntie alone. And y'all damn near the same age. Sound like you a boyfriend to me. Cause you look like that same fat fucker on that footage. You know what I'm talking about? Either way it go, I'ma stay calm and cool, collected. Let's roll this beam footage.
But she's going to every single number.
Okay, what's she wearing?
She's wearing a black sweater.
Female, white,
Female.
Hispanic.
African American.
Okay, black sweater and what else?
It's a black sweater and jeans.
Okay, do you guys have a report number for the call from the other time?
I don't have the report number at hand, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't have the report number. I know that my assistant general manager is the one that dealt with it in the morning.
Look at the timestamp.
He's gone for the day.
You know what time?
Do you remember what time?
See that?
Well, they were dealing with it the whole day, I guess. When I came in at 4, the police were here, so.
Okay. All right, I will have somebody head over there.
Thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And look, there go the cameraman. Look what time it's finna head to. So now you know this call was made at 8:20.
Rosemont Police Fire Wilder.
And look.
Hey, it's Patricia.
Hey, what's up, man?
And look, and check this out. Soon when he get off the phone with the manager, how many minutes? Put it in my chat on this call. When you heard the female manager, that was at 8:20. At 8:20 something. Look at 10, 15 minutes later. Look at the next call with the same person, and look where the police will be at taking pictures.
What did they do, a report or anything, or did they just do a CAD?
So Kettenbill took the report. He did an incident report. He closed it with an incident report, but they didn't run anybody.
Do you know if are you guys able to check and see if they did one and all yet? Kettenbill.
Hang on, let me.
He said he closed it with an incident report, but they didn't run anybody.
Told you, bruh. Look at the watch. That's why they need Miss Teresa and them to bring another watch. That's why they need Miss Teresa bring another watch. They switched the watches out. You seen two different watches.
He added it in the actual report, but he didn't add it in the CAD information. It was for a Kenneka Jenkins.
Then are you able to? They said something about it. There was a missing person filed. Are you able to run that name real quick and see if anything comes up?
Yeah, hang on. Let me run what he attached. Hang on. So yeah, they put it in as a missing person involuntarily.
Okay, so Kettenbill entered her.
And check this out. Y'all see how they dipped off? This when the call was made. Look how the police dipped off. If I got to go back to when the manager called, this why they dipped off, because they were interrupted because Leonora and them up there. And y'all want to know, look, this was finna expose Miss Teresa even more. Because then Miss Teresa Praise Trey Gang when I expose 8 o'clock. They taking picture. Then Miss Teresa said, yeah. And round about this time, they made us stand outside. Miss Teresa should have never said nothing when I mentioned that part, cause it's receipts. I got a pose. Everybody seen the pose. I got a pose. You know what I'm saying? I got the pose. Miss Teresa said, yeah, round about this time at 8 something. She didn't say my name. You know what I'm talking about? When she made the post, but everybody know who she was referring to. Yeah, cause they made us stand outside. Cause look, she even on Dr. Oz, and you know what I'm saying, and telling everybody she was outside at this point. So if she was outside, she would have seen all the polices, the pool area, and the lady gonna be parked right there by the pool area. So then she got to ooh. So look, the police the police come out the kitchen when the manager called Mr. Livernora come up heading towards their way. So the manager called Boom, gave them the heads up, and they dispatched them people like, look, the family on the lot. So boom, while they dispatched the police, once you go back to the footage, that Trey Gang always show you they living over in the footage. Ain't the police finna come and meet up with the manager in the lobby and Miss Teresa there too? Look. And look what time this is. Ain't this gonna be at 8:45? Watch this. Listen to this.
Today as a missing person? Or somebody, or she was previously entered in?
No, it was entered by us at 1:16 today.
In the leads? Or you
Hang
put
on,
in
I
the
got two
report?
people talking to me at once. Hang on. Yes. She's in Leeds. Correct. Correct. Hey, Bertucci?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was entered today at 1:16 by us.
Okay, into leads though, correct?
Yeah.
Notice they got
Can you just give
gloves
me her
on and
name real
scrapping
quick?
gloves
Sure.
on.
It's Jenkins.
Oh.
John E. Edward.
So
When you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
now
K.
y'all.
John E. Edward and Nora.
Yep.
K. King, Ida, and Nora as Sam.
Y'all see that?
First name is Kenneka.
Boy,
K.
that
King, E.
timestamp
Edward,
matched
and
to
Nora.
the T.
And Nora. E. Edward, K. King, A. Adam.
Look at the K9
Middle of
unit.
initial of L. Lincoln.
Oh, got him.
Yeah.
Female black, born
Got him. Staging the
5/27 of
crime
98.
scene.
She's 19, 5'7", 135, black and brown.
Where they get this?
Okay.
Where they
And,
get
What
this
it
description
says
from?
she was last wearing.
Okay, go ahead.
Was last seen wearing ripped blue jean jacket,
Okay.
Yep.
blue jeans,
Yep.
gray Jordan shoes,
Okay.
Okay.
and white long fingernails.
All right.
And
Well,
he did attach a picture. It looks like from camera footage.
camera footage. They got this from the camera footage, and they already saw the footage. But Miss Teresa and Livernois gonna tell y'all they ain't told us nothing. What Miss Teresa said, I have not saw the video, but Livernois said she saw the video. And this at what time? And look what the police doing in the kitchen at 8:39. Dang, it's 200 people in here, and Kenneka need all the likes right now. Cause look what the police doing in the kitchen at 8 something. That means while they on the phone, the police staging the crime and trying to control the family and like, hey, let us do our investigation And you know what I'm saying? And Mr. Reeser trying to make it look like the police giving us a runaround, and you know what I'm saying? Ooh, Mr. Reeser, I'm waiting on the family response to this, cause I got more payal tea. Man, this tea so hot right now, I'm finna dominate 'em and tell the world the truth.
So, does it look? They probably must have reviewed it from the hotel then.
Yeah.
You ready? Okay. Can I have the report number?
Sure. It's hang on. It's 2017.
Yep.
-24677.
Busted.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Ice in the
Yep.
You're welcome.
bag.
Bye.
Ice in the bag. Look at the same ice that's gonna be in the freezer. Look at the bag.
-24677.
Okay. Cool.
She's 19 years old.
Giving us bits and pieces for. I promise y'all, if y'all give it to us, and not only give it to us.
She's 19 years old.
All right. Give me a second. It's gonna want to come. Roseline 911. Where's your emergency?
Hi, I'm calling from the Crown Plaza, Chicago here. I'm actually calling because there was an incident, I guess, last night where a lady was mentioning about her daughter going missing in our hotel at the Crown Plaza.
Okay.
We did mention this. Actually, the police in Rosemont have a report about it already. But the only thing is we have the mother of the daughter here at the hotel, and she's knocking door to door in our guest rooms, asking and disturbing our guests.
Okay.
We wanted
What floor is she on?
9th floor, but she's going to every single floor.
Okay. What's she wearing?
She's wearing a black sweater.
Female, white,
Female.
Hispanic.
African American.
Okay, black sweater, and what else?
It's a black sweater and jeans.
Okay. Do you guys have a report number for the call from the other time?
I don't have the report number at hand, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't have the report number. I know that my assistant general manager is the one that dealt with it in the morning, and he has a report, but he's gone for the day.
And it was early this morning. Do you remember what time?
Well, they were dealing with it the whole day, I guess. When I came in at 4, the police were here, so.
Okay. All right, I will have somebody head over there.
Thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Rosemont Police Fire Wilder.
Hey, it's Patricia.
Hey, what's up, man?
Did they do a report or anything, or did they just do a CAD?
So Captain Beal took the report. He did an incident report. He closed it with an incident report, but they didn't run anybody.
Do you know if are you guys able to check and see if they did one and all yet? Captain Beal.
Hang on, let me.
He said he closed it with an incident report, but they didn't run anybody.
Hang on 1 second.
I didn't even listen. I know just.
All right, so he added it in the actual report, but he didn't add it in the CAD information. It was for a Kenneka Jenkins.
Then, are you able to They said something about it. There was a missing person filed. Are you able to run that name real quick and see if anything comes up?
Yeah, hang on. Let me run what he attached. Hang on. So yeah, they put it in as a missing person involuntarily.
Okay, so Kettenbill entered her today as a missing person? Or somebody, or she was previously entered in?
No, it was entered by us at 1:16 today.
Okay. In the leads, or you just put it
Hang
in
on.
the
I got two
report?
people talking to me at once. Hang on. Yes. Correct. Correct. Hey, Bertucci?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was entered today at 1:16 by us.
Okay, into leads though, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, can you just give me her name real quick?
Sure. It's Jenkins, J. John, E. Edward. When you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
J. John, E. Edward, and Nora.
Yep.
K. King, I. Ida, and Nora as Sam. First name is Kenneka, K. King, E. Edward, and Nora, E. Edward, K. King, A. Adam. Middle of initial of L. Lincoln.
Okay.
Female, black, born 5/27 of 98. She's 19, 5'7", 135, black and brown.
Okay, and
I'll tell you what it says she was last wearing.
Okay, go ahead.
Was last seen wearing ripped blue jean jacket.
Yep.
Blue jeans.
Yep.
Gray Jordan shoes.
Okay.
And white long fingernails. And he did attach a picture. It looks like from camera footage.
So, does it look, they probably must have reviewed it from the hotel then.
Yeah.
You ready? Okay, can I have the report number?
Sure, it's, hang on, it's, 2017.
Yep.
-24677.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Thank you. Yep.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Man, y'all see what they doing on the footage at 8:44? At 8:44? And Kenneka body in there. That's why Mr. Reese said release the real tapes. Cause you see parts of the cover up. And this why I always Bruh, y'all don't peep the game. This why Mitch Reese was like, yeah, show the real tape. Cause she know what the real tape show. This showing the cover up. She know they ain't gonna show the actual murder. Did y'all just see police bringing ice, water bottles, brown bags, putting it in the freezer? Miss Teresa stated that she will be in the parking lot round about this time without seeing her on the footage. But she gonna say, I'm in the parking lot, Trey Gang, you right, 'cause they would take a picture. Now you know why Miss Teresa acknowledged when Trey Gang said that. I guess I'm wrong now, since I was like, oh, that's why you put yourself at that crime scene then. See what I'm saying? And since I supposed that, can I get a response on this one? Can I get a response on this one? Cause if I dig this up and find something into this, if your name come up, I got to question you about it. Is this the reason why they ain't responding? 'Cause Trey Gang matched that footage up at 8:44. Look what they showing with the pictures on your screen right here, and listen to what everything Miss Teresa said on national news, Jack. On national news. And don't forget, the real Payal Gang know the real reason why MTV shut it down when they did that documentary. 'Cause Trey Gang got that letter. And when Trey Gang got that letter, I shut MTV down, Jack. And I'm finna do it again. Now this go for all the people that still thinking Miss Teresa innocent. The lady ain't innocent. It hurt my heart too. But I had to toughen up. Man, I don't know these folks. Man, look what they did to that girl. It makes sense now. You see what I'm saying? I remember when MTV dropped it. I remember when they dropped the documentary. If you go back, check this out. Peep the game. When MTV came out with their documentary, guess what was going on with the YouTube streets? All the YouTubers was going at it. We was going at it so hard. That's when the family member were moderators in my Facebook group. I made them moderators. And bro, it all makes sense now. And 54 Keys came out and was like, leave Trey Gang alone and get up off him. I love him. I like him. He be on the case and stuff and straight drop, get out and forget about your laptop, sucker. You remember that? You remember that? You remember that? So this put Miss Teresa on blast. Watch this.
What is the cover up all about? What is y'all giving us bits and pieces for? I promise y'all, if y'all give it to us, and not only give it to us, I want y'all, as a mother, put it nationwide so the world can see it.
Hi y'all, nigga.
People answers now. See, God gave me help and He gave me the world. See, because God knew. He said, touch not my anointing. And do no harm. You can't do no harm. Just because a person look one way, that don't mean they're not of God. They don't mean they're not of God. They say, woe unto the man. Y'all better know what y'all doing. Because guess what? God gonna do something. He gonna step in.
Now y'all see that? They took a picture The watch on the trash bag and Kenneka body in the trash bag. And what you think they doing in the freezer? Hi y'all! And look at the flow. Look at the flow. Why you think they got gloves on? You see this? It's on the footage. See there, taking pictures. Hey, that's the wrong time to be taking pictures.
Happened that night, but I will tell you, as of right now, you're getting it from me that this is going to be a complete investigation, and you will get an honest answer backed with evidence. So that's the most important thing. The most important thing is, like I said, the information is good and it's important to the community. It's most important to the family, and that's our number one priority. It's got to be the family, not the community. Not that the community, what they need to know isn't important, but most important is the immediate family. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Y'all been connected with the lead detective on this case?
He's talked to the mom.
But they said that the police ain't telling them.
Your mom has spoken to our
They
detective.
didn't tell my mama that they didn't tell her that she could review the images.
We also know that your mom was ill, and we have told her that when those are ready, we want her to come in first. She's going to be the first. And she says,
was they able to tell us, because the manager that was on duty at the time at the hotel, he said he was going to the.
And this a dead giveaway. Cause don't y'all know MTV showed this famous cut scene when he took this picture, Kenneka would be right there, or him walking it towards the freezer. Since we know this at 8:46, this the secret. Since we know this at 8:48, right? Guess what he making his way to Kenneka body in the freezer, take other pictures. Ooh wee.
That to call the police. Was the police able to tell him to tell us they wasn't able to come up here? We had to come to the station to do a missing police report.
I don't know about
No, I'm saying, is they able to do that? Is they able to tell us they can't come to the hotel to make my report? I have to come to them when I tell them that my sister was last seen here. Was they able to tell me? Because you know what? He still ended up coming to the hotel because he forgot to tell me to sign a paper.
I know
so
we
he
did
still
come to the hotel. I don't know what time frame you're talking.
And that's why she trying to explain why she was talking to the police in the lobby round about this time when the police was in the kitchen. Hi y'all. Hi y'all. Hi y'all, Jack. That's why. Cause look. That's why they in front of. That's why you don't see this debate on the news. No news, just on Facebook. Check it out, y'all. Cause ain't 2 hours later, like what she said right here.
Look at his monoculars, and he looked up after we called him back and told him it looked like somebody peeking at us out the window. That's what made them come back. Because we called them back and told them it looked like somebody looking at their window, started picking in and out. The police took his binoculars and he looked up there. He saw the blind kept moving and the light was on. But when they went up there, they said they didn't see anything. But then they say they didn't see anything. But then they start suspecting the hotel. And it's like then a couple of hours later, they come at 3:30. The video saw her stumbling, walking towards the freeway, walking on the wall. But they say they saw her walking towards the
But we did have officers here, and I believe then they conducted the search of
But
the
he
hotel.
the first time, the police officer, he only came back because he forgot to tell me to sign a missing person report. When you make a report, it's a paper you have to sign. He didn't tell me to sign it at the station. He told me that, he called me.
The paper that you're talking about is that's
tampering with evidence.
And we did enter your sister into the National Leads computer system for law enforcement around the country. We entered her immediately as a missing person. The form that you signed is simply saying.
And the cold part about it, this man here also worked for the fire department. Fire and rescue. He got 2 jobs. Keep that in mind, cause road month safety is public safety officer and fire and rescue, not police officers. That's a big theory. I mean, you know, he can get our work as a lieutenant or a sergeant for Rose Month and work the late night shift as a paramedic. Cause that's him bringing the gurney. Ain't Miss Teresa say I saw my daughter on the gurney, you know what I'm talking about, you know. And you know when he first brought the gurney, look. Man, I gotta be here all night to break it down to y'all. This why Lyra Nora talking to him. Look who in the background. The same person with Jedediah, that white man named Jack Hurl. Jack. Miss Teresa ran the cold game. Cause now I see, oh, they had a script to run. Miss Teresa had a script to run to make it a big conspiracy. Have a debate like this, cause nobody will never figure out the footage and the timestamp.
Acknowledging that you know we did that, and that if a missing person ends up showing up in California, that you're gonna be the one to make the contact, and you know, obviously if it's an adult, that you're gonna make contact. We'll tell you that we found them, and then we'll put you in contact with them. But that's all that the form that you were talking about is a release for entering a lead. We did enter her into the National
He came to the hotel for me to sign the paper, but he couldn't come to help me find my sister. He told me that's out his leave, that's the detective. That's the detective job to come and watch the cameras, but he still came here and did it. And they did not allow me to go back there with them when they did it the first time. But the second police let me, because once we came at nighttime, they let me go back there to identify my sister. The first police officer and the manager did not let me do it. They said they was not able to let me do it. So how could one do it in the next?
The manager of the hotel doesn't work for me. I can't justify what he did or said. I can tell you that once we became involved, and
that's why Lyra Nora having this debate in front of them. In case they come out with some funny footage, let everybody know. Yeah, when I first went up there, they said I couldn't see the body. The manager said we couldn't see Kenneka body. You see how Lyra Nora hit him with that? This the police. We ain't got nothing to do with the manager when it comes to our visit. You see how she Kenneka look? You gotta read. That's why he answered the question the way he answered. Look what you got the police doing in the kitchen exactly at 8:51. Time matter. Ask me, Teresa, where she was at 8:51 September the 9th. Ask me, Teresa, look, since I'm lying, as I'm telling the truth, ask me, Teresa, what time you was at 8. You ain't be like, Miss Teresa, I ain't got nothing against you. I love you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm grieving for you and all of this. But, you know, can I ask you a question, though? What exactly you was at 8:51 September the 9th? Not the 10th, the 9th. And you ain't even got to answer that. She ain't even got to answer that question because she already answered that. With a post Trey Gang got screenshots of. Since you know that, why you think Leonora mentioned it? Like, yeah, when we were trying to read about it, they denied us the first time, but they actually saw the body the first time. This what it looked like. They staged the crime scene when Leonora and Miss Teresa agreed on how the way her body was gonna be discovered. Until 2 hours later, you get this.
We started the investigation, and since then, the hotel, their management, their upper management, have been 100% cooperative with us. They have released every bit of security tape they have. They have allowed.
And the reason she's asking all these questions now is that this is her first time having an opportunity to ask these questions. So this is the sister that's speaking, and she's asking these questions now because she's not had a chance to speak to anybody.
Right, ship. Everything is going per protocol, and you will be satisfied when we're done with our findings.
Ask Miss Teresa where she was at 9:10. Cause that's when they finna take a picture of Kenneka watch again at 9:16. And guess where the watch gonna be? On her wrist. On her wrist. Ooh. And look who in the kitchen. Ask Miss Teresa where you was at 9:10 on September the 9th. September the 9th. And made it so bad she told the world. This where I was at. I never left that hotel. The lawyer said, yeah, Miss Teresa was on that property. So she'll know where she'll be at this particular time frame. That's why Leonora talking about it to the police chief. And look who you got. The grandmama. Then you got this sucker right here on the footage and everybody else.
That's all I want. That's all I want you to do.
Facts, though. It'll be facts.
Everything we give you will be backed by you.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
And again, we have our condolences.
Thank you so
and
much.
please, if you would, tell your mom I was talking about her. I was asking for her.
Right.
I know she's been sick and it's gotten terrible. Please extend to her my best wishes.
Thank you so much.
Officer Mackey, that's love,
Thank
bro.
you
We
so
do
much.
that.
Come on, baby. We out here.
Your hand on my daughter. She said, cuz to be honest, Teresa was there. And I'm going to go back and let you hear it again. So there's the mother who told you that her daughter was missing, and she's down in the basement with the people who's playing the reenactors, and she's playing the reenactment, and who's telling her what to do is the police officer. Y'all remember the tall, skinny police officer who came out laughing when Frank showed Lenora and Teresa Martin and showed them the tape of them beating Aisha Flowers to death. Let me go back just a tad bit. What was she doing? Yeah. Miss Barbara talking about when she kept saying, I seen you there, Teresa. I'm glad you didn't put your hands on my baby. Because, to be honest, Teresa was there. What was she doing? Yeah. They were telling them what to do. They were telling them what to say. Yeah. Who was telling them what to do and what to say? A fake police officer down here, the tall guy.
So now don't that match up? If they reviewed the body at 8 something, 2 hours later, she running out with the police. Know what I'm saying? The police and the detective and stuff. Right? 2 hours later, just like what Leonora said. Guess why King Rod gonna reveal the truth while they actually leaving out the hotel?
And now, right.
To the left, and then to the right.
No, who was that? No, and it wasn't nothing at the hotel. All that was staged that y'all seen at the hotel. The murder happened on the 6th. That was staged. Nobody was killed that night. She was killed at Frank's crematory. They took her from I think the.
If you think that man lying, watch how Miss Teresa would get drunk and show it to you in your face. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back.
Doubletree. I think they took her from the Doubletree that night and took her to Frank's crematory. She never went to the Crown Plaza. She was never in there. She was killed on the 6th at the Doubletree. And it connects right to the Crown Plaza. And it's an underground tunnel that goes right from the Crown Plaza to the Doubletree. Or which one is that? The Doubletree or the Marriott there? I think it's the Doubletree. No. She was never in that hotel. Everything you seen that night was staged. It was fake. Everything you seen that night was fake. If you would have seen Kenneka, aka that's what the mother's name named her. They named her Kenneka, y'all, after Miss Barbara bought those twins from Pittsburgh. They named them Kenneka and Kenny. So if you would have seen Kenneka, you only seen her one time in that whole footage, and that's the footage that Fed got where she's limping. If you would have seen Kenneka, you would have seen her walking funny because one leg is longer than the other. Just look at the front of the thumbnail. Go get those pictures and look at all her pictures where she got that same leg out like that, and if she straightened it up, she'll go in the air. Because one leg is longer than the other from a birth defect front of the thumbnail. Miss Barbara talking about when she kept saying, I seen you there, Teresa. I'm glad you didn't put your hands on my baby. Because, to be honest, Teresa was there.
there. They were telling them what to do. They were telling them what to say. Who was telling them what? Who was telling them what to do and what to say? A fake police officer that was down here, the tall guy. Okay, now, right. To the left, and then to the right.
No, who was that? No, and it wasn't nothing at the hotel. All that was staged that y'all seen at the hotel. The murder happened on the 6th. That was staged. Nobody was killed in that. She was killed at Frank's Crematory. They took her from the, I think the Doubletree. I think they took her from the Doubletree that night and took her to Frank's Crematory. She never went to the Crown Plaza. She was never in there. She was killed on the 6th at the Doubletree. And it connects right to the Crown Plaza. And it's an underground tunnel that goes right from the Crown Plaza to the Doubletree. Or which one is that, the Doubletree or the Marriott there? I think it's the Doubletree. No, she was never in that hotel. Everything you said.
And it's funny that why would Miss Teresa would take so many years later to release that picture of Kenneka in the funeral home. And look, you will see the bruises around the lip. You can see they even tampered with the body. Cause if you look at the freezer, Kenneka in the freezer, purse to the freeze to the more picture, you're gonna be like, wait a minute. The funeral picture got to be before the freezer picture. Cause it shows you Kenneka swollen at this point. Kenneka swollen at this point. Watch this. Biggest receipt in the world. Biggest receipt in the world. Again. Watch this. King Rob ain't finna sound so crazy when you finna realize, like, Mitch, think why did you release picture of her in the funeral home years later? Let me show it to y'all. Y'all think King Rod was bullshitting when he said that? Look at the bruises. Now this what Kenneka would look like after her death. This what it looked like if her body would tamper with for a funeral home and stage the crime scene, and that's why you had the funeral home guy up here and boy, and look, cause they ain't want y'all to see what's going on in the chest area, cause maybe there ain't no bite on the titties. Look at Kenneka lips. She busted on this. So when King Rob said, yeah, we're going to pay you to do to her family member, we're going to pay you to do to her, the makeup and everything. Why you don't see bruises on her and heavily Photoshop images on this one? And look what Miss Teresa dropped. Hi y'all. Listen to this.
Everything that night was staged. It was fake. Everything you seen that night was fake. If you would have seen Kenneka, aka that's what the mother's name named her. They named her Kenneka, y'all, after Miss Barbara bought those twins from Pittsburgh. They named them Kenneka and Kenny. So if you would have seen Kenneka, you only seen her one time in that whole footage, and that's the footage that Fed got where she's limping. You would have seen Kenneka, you would have seen her walking funny because one leg is longer than the other. Just look at the front of the thumbnail. Go get those pictures and look at all her pictures where she got that same leg out like that, and if she straightened it up, she'll go in the air because one leg is longer.
And look what would be going on. Since Miss Teresa already saw the body, she know he finna go in the kitchen. This why his shirt finna be disturbed. This why he had to change clothes, right? Cause don't this finna match up with the timestamp on the footage? This saying this at 1:00 something. If you knock 2 hours off, 12, 11. Ooh. If this at 11:07. And when Miss Teresa saw the body again, just say Miss Teresa finna see the body. Before he go in there, Miss Teresa finna see the body in the next 20, 35 minutes. No more than 35 minutes later. Don't that answer y'all questions now? Why his shirt will be hanging out, walking with the police? I'm spilling tea right now, and that's the big one. Miss Teresa is spooked now. Miss Teresa so spooked right now. Boy, guess how spooked Miss Teresa is. Guess how spooked the family is right now. Look. This at 11:07. So that means they getting ready to put Kenneka out the freezer and on the gurney so she can review the body to the coroner. Then they say the assistant beverage manager related to the coroner. And guess who Miss Teresa sold them for to? Remember in the beginning they said, look, remember Regina McGill said, yeah, you know the coroner is related to, the manager. It's him. Him, right here. That's why he had the keys to the freezer and said, look, I'm finna go to the freezer and discover her, and ain't nobody gonna question me about it. This why Miss Teresa spooked right now. Cause look, this at 11:07. This at 11:07. King Rob said when y'all seen Miss Teresa running out the lobby with the police and he smirking and stuff. Ooh. Boy, this is big. This is the biggest receipt in the game. This is the big receipt in the game. Cause that's when Leonora, cause you know round about this time when they were talking about this the cold call. I'm finna ring a bell with this one. Thumb me up if I ring a bell with this one. Cause when it came to the police frequency around about this time, Leonora said, yeah, we called the police and said it was a struggle on the 11th floor. And my sister is on the 11th floor, and the police went up there and staged it like, yeah, it could be a struggle up here and everything. There was a cold call for them to go to the freezer and review the body. To review the body, cause then they said, can you bring the family, can we meet up with the family members right quick and show us where they came? Grab the binoculars. Oh, wait. You know what you heard on the police frequency round about this time? So look, the whole time, nobody never mentioned him. Not even the big YouTuber, but straight dropping there. Yeah, the beverage manager right here, he was the one that was choking Kenneka out too. Yeah. Now it makes sense, don't it? Don't it make sense now? Like, share, subscribe right now. And I'm out, gang.
Another from a birth defect while she was a twin.
Okay, bye.
You had to open one door to get in another door. How she had that much strength when she couldn't even walk up straight in a straight line? It's not adding up. It's not. And then when they took us back there to the refrigerator, it's a camera. It's not right there by the refrigerator, but the door that you enter before you get to the refrigerator, it's a camera right there. And my mama told them that, my mama asked them, do that camera work? And the investigators, whoever they was, they said they're not sure.
So they haven't looked at that camera?
I don't think so, because they told me, they showed me all the cameras in the building. Then they came back like an hour or two later after we called them back and told them it looked like somebody peeking at us out the window. That's what made them come back. Because we called them back and told them it looked like somebody looking at their window, started peeking in and out. The police took his binoculars and he looked up there and he saw the blind kept moving and the light was on. But when they went up there, they said they didn't see anything. But then they say they didn't see anything, but then they start suspecting the hotel. And it's like then a couple of hours later they come at 3:30 the video saw her stumbling, walking towards the freeway, walking on the wall.
Stand by. I'll tell you when I'm out there.
Now look what time you will be watching this at. Y'all see what time you will be watching this? This why the police on the move with Leonora and them. That's why they told Leonora, y'all go in the parking lot and hang out. And that's why they had Friends Cave on the move and the police secured the hotel. Why? Leonora and them will ruin the body. Hi, y'all.
74XU. Which family member am I supposed to ask? Ask the people in the lot right there to your left. They're standing by a white car in like the lower, where you gotta walk down into the parking lot. 10-4, I see him. Yeah, just ask them if this is the room that they were talking about. Yes, that is the room they're talking about. It's a bunch of little kids having a birthday party. 10-4. Hi, sorry, 201-101. Go ahead. Let me know if you see me, if this is the other room you were talking about. No, it's the room directly to the west. All right, 10-4. Do you see me? Yes, that's the room they were speaking of.
Look, y'all see the look what's showing on the footage. This said 9:32. Look what's on the footage at 9:32, gang. Kenneka would look, then they were taking pictures of Kenneka watch round about 9 o'clock and 9:16. Look what's on the footage. Never forget that. And look, and once you hear the police frequency, you keeping up with the time on the police frequency. And you want to know why they running in and out this area over here?
10-4, everything. 10-4 in this room. 10-4. 601 from 609. Go ahead. When you guys are done up there, just meet me where the cameras are, please, or where I'm watching the footage. We are just about approaching. All right, 10-4. Go ahead. Are you outside? We're on floor 13. Alright, 10-4. If you want to come up there now, they're trying to figure out if they can pinpoint exactly which room. We'll be heading up to 94.
10-4.
The same party from the Crown Plaza just called back saying they need to see you guys. They potentially know what room she's in now.
Alright, 10-4. 101. 619, yeah, that way I'm at here, we're going to get the signatures, that way when I'm done. Yeah, 10-4, 101 and 609 in a row. Still have them on the phone. Can you just advise them not to go up to the room to wait for us?
10-4, I'll give them a call back. They said that they believe that she's on the 11th floor through the window that they were looking at.
Alright, 10-4.
"101 609, I opened up that original missing persons call, so we'll be going to that now.
601 at the prom.
10-4.
At the Crown Plaza.
600, 10-4.
Hey, Sarge, I'm gonna go look at the cameras real quick.
Negative. The hotel stated, the front desk told me that there was officers there earlier talking to them about this missing 19-year-old, but I'm not showing any cards punched for it. One-on-one. Alright, I searched missing person cards. There was one punched. It was, they used 9501 Devon for the address. It was for a missing female black subject.
I'll call you real quick.
10-4.
'83 from 601. Go ahead. Yeah, 101's on the phone with dispatch. This person was entered into leads by us this afternoon as missing. One-on-one will all be 10A with an insert report.
101, 10-4.
Actually, Rosemont 101 is just going to do a supplemental to that original call.
10-4, so you just want to close this one out with the CAD?
Yeah, I don't know if you open up a new car, but he's just going to do a sub to the original call.
10-4. 101 found property report.
Go ahead.
9550 William Street Garage. Meet up with Auxiliary Corporal Rowland about a wallet that he found.
10-4. One-on-one from 601.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we could do that anytime throughout the night. Please go to 51 and get this supplemental narrative done, please. 10-4. One-on-one and 619, Tango 123.
10-4.
Yeah, 101 from 601 on that river at Darcy. 10-4.
One-on-one, 201, an unwanted subject.
101. 201.
101, 201, unwanted subject, 5440 River Road, 5440 River Road, Crown Plaza. It's going to be for a female black wearing a black sweater and blue jeans, knocking on all the hotel rooms. She's going floor to floor looking for her missing 19-year-old daughter. The hotel would like her out of the property, off the property.
101, 10-4. Rosemont from 601, replace 201 with 619 Tango, please.
10-4. 619 Tango.
10-4. Traffic for 609 Tango.
1209 Tango, negative. One, go ahead.
Did we get a call here earlier today for this same incident? When you get us in the lobby, just make sure you reach grab hand light. Go ahead, 158. 158 from 156. When you guys meet us in the lobby, just make sure you grab a hand light off the rig. 10-4, sir. On what time?
201, 10-4.
Show me how the Crown Plaza on follow up.
201, 10-4.
I'm 10.
201, 10-4.
One 23.
101, 10-4. That female subject was last seen on the 9th floor.
10-4.
Two oh one.
201.
PG-25, the lobby for a station report. It's going to be a missing person from the Crown Plaza.
10-4. Myself and 101 out at 5440 River Road on a call.
Watch this. This what I know. Trey Gang told y'all knock 2 hours off the footage. Knock 2 hours off the footage. 12, 11, 10, 24. Then Miss Teresa said Kenneka body was allegedly found at 10 something. I got to pull the receipts up. Oh, so that means an hour later, around 11 some, Miss Teresa saw the body, just like what Trey Gang said. So when you see what's on the footage 2 hours off, you will see why Miss Teresa made this stupid post right here drunk in her feelings. Cause look what the footage would show. Who will be in the kitchen and making their way to the kitchen? And you heard this on the police frequency. Yeah, can you meet up with us out here in the parking garage? Miss Teresa them out there too. Is she paying attention? Cause Miss Teresa, look, Miss Teresa is spooked right now. Cause she was like, man, look, them folks started paying attention. Get in there, boo-boo. And boo-boo talking about some, yeah, I'm the uncle and everything. And, you know, Miss Teresa going through so much. And, you know, she done lost her daughter and stuff. And y'all just making it even harder and believing in all the lies. You can stop it with that. When I first made allegation, when I said, y'all, the allegation I got for Miss Teresa, she'll never respond to the allegation, and they was before, that was right after the lawsuit, when she settled, and she didn't win, the later settled. I can go back to Hell of a Chick videos right now just on the lawsuit alone, cause Hell of a Chick was keeping up with the lawsuit in real time. Look, when Miss Teresa was talking about, they denied me seeing my daughter the first time, but the second time, I challenge MTV. Forget the YouTubers. I want the main media, cause I got receipts on them. I want MTV, Oxygen Channel, Lifetime, and all these smaller studios too. I want them all, cause I'm finna get them all. You did what I'm talking about? Cause Miss Teresa can't take this back. You can't take this back, Miss Teresa. You said this around 10 or something. You just let the world know that you know what was going on September 9th, around 10 or something. This what Miss Teresa knew. At 10 something, look where the police and the investigators going. This ain't even the fire department.
201 10-4.
Rosemont Battalion 13.
Battalion 13.
Just an update. Auto wait confirmed only at this time. Confirmed only. We are not available. And any in-town calls, give me the heads up before and we'll make a decision at the time. But no recall at this time. No recall.
What? Nobody called? What time this will go back to knock 2 hours off on the police frequency? Don't they go back to 1110? So if they go back to 1110 and he talking about nobody didn't call, that means they go back to when Living North was talking about 11 o'clock. See that? They go back to 11 o'clock when she said 2 hours later. And nobody called, but Little North said, when we called them back.
No matter what, they told us like 7 different stories. Every time they tell a story, it's something different. No, I never had the correct answer for the questions I had. My question is, how did my sister end up in a freezer? Because if she was intoxicated, as they say, they told my mom at 3:30 they saw her holding on the wall, walking towards the employee area. So when she was on the wall, she was barely able to stand up on her own. The refrigerators they took us to was 2 and 1. You had to open one door to get in another door. How she had that much strength when she couldn't even walk up straight in a straight line? It's not adding up. It's not. And then when they took us back there to the refrigerator, it's a camera.
Y'all heard that? She said, look, then they took us to the refrigerator. Just exit everything out what she just said. This what I want y'all to focus on is this right here.
And then when they took us back there to the refrigerator, it's a camera. It's not right there by the refrigerator, but the door that you enter before you get to the refrigerator.
She saw the body, right? Listen to what she finna say after when she see the body. After when she see the body. Keep this in mind, this gonna be at 8 something. 2 hours later, that's going on 11 something. Check this out.
It's a camera right there. And my mama told them that, my mama asked them, do that camera work? And the investigators, the morgue, whoever they was, they said they not sure.
So they haven't looked at that camera?
The lady said the investigator in the morgue. She just mentioned the morgue. Did we see the morgue there? Yes, we did. At 11 something with Miss Teresa. Pow. Just like what King Rob said. That's why I got this picture of this funeral picture. With the bruises still visible on Kenneka's body. This means this what Kenneka will actually look like before they staged the crime scene, put makeup on her, and put a wig on her head, and did to her. So, Leonora, keep running your mouth and tell us some more tea.
I don't think so, because they told me, they showed me all the cameras in the building. Then they came back like an hour or two later after we called them back and told them it looked like somebody peeking at us.
Confirmed only, we are not available. And any in-town calls, give me the heads up before and we'll make a decision at the time. But no recall at this time. No recall.
Then Trey Gang just messed the time up. This will be September the 9th at 11:10. At 11:10. Said nobody called. Pie y'all. Trey Gang a cold mother. Shut your mouth. And the girl look like she on a pill or something, cause she calm and she ain't even. And look where you see what's the action on the footage. Miss Teresa and them spooked at this point. Cause never know. Look, nobody never thought about it. Let me pay attention to the guesses that will be coming in and out round about this time. Cause don't y'all think the cover up started?
Message received.
Rosemont 169 back in quarters.
169 message received.
So look what they doing on the footage at 10.
156.
Go ahead, 156.
Yeah, they're not getting anything downstairs. They're going to come up right now and call you.
Message received. Show 156 and 158 will both be in service on the air. We'll be out at Crown Plaza. The regional Dunkel crew will have a police radio as well.
Message received.
And that's who would be screaming on the police frequency. At what time? 11:56. Ain't that the same time Miss Teresa would be running out the lobby? Pow. Pow. Just like King Rob said. I always wanted to know who would be screaming at that time and hear the K9 dog and all of this stuff. So, don't it make sense now? Cause I don't want to know, cause I don't want nobody to think like, man, Trey Gang tripping. And, you know, even the new people like Trey Gang on fire. The Payal Gang like Trey Gang on fire. Everybody Trey Gang on fire right now. Cause the footage, the audio call, the live videos, the posts, even the words that came out of their mouth, Miss Teresa, Nora, even the family members, they all getting exposed. I guess Miss Teresa too rich to talk to me or something like, yeah, you know, I ain't got time, you know what I'm saying? Maybe when the money run out and maybe she'll have a change of heart. Like, I want to talk down. Or maybe somebody be like, man, look, she been playing with my money for a minute, Trey Gang. I want to holler at you for a second. Well, rap with me. Talk to me, you know what I'm talking about. And if you give me some tea, I give you what you ask for, you know what I'm saying. I throw some, you know what I'm saying, in your pockets. You will be satisfied with. If you hear my voice, is anybody listening to me that want to have a change of heart and I keep you anonymous, and I got a band, couple of bands, and a free bands. I'm desperate now. I need that. I done got desperate now. I need that. The J4K need that. Now I'm finna work hard with this. They said this at what time?
Message received.
And that's why the manager's shooting off. That's why they shooting off down there. Oh, we got him.
Either one, I'll be close it out with the next one.
201, 10-4.
Ooh, that's why they shooting off like that, because of that. Got him. I told y'all. Man, it's finna get real deep.
13 to 169. Go ahead, sir. Just come to the rear of the, by the loading dock and stage back there. Come through Otto, though. Come through Otto. Avoid the front of the building.
Oh, it got crossed. Oh, bitch.
Just come to the rear of the, by the loading dock and stage back there. Come through Otto, though. Come through Otto. Avoid the front of the building.
Occurred and how it can be prevented. What's most concerning about this case right now from our perspective is the Crown Plaza knew immediately, not many hours later, immediately. She was reported by her friends and then her family, and her family was there at the Crown Plaza on at least 3 occasions, camping out, to the point where the Crown Plaza called the police on the family.
Bro, Trey Gang just killed it. Look. When you heard the scream, look what you see. On the footage, you will see why.
It's 913.
Just an update. Auto wait confirmed only at this time. Confirmed only. We are not available. And any in-town calls, give me the heads up before, and we'll make a decision at the time. But no recall at this time. No recall.
Message received.
Rosemont 169 back in quarters.
169, message received. One 156.
Go ahead, 156.
Yeah, they're not getting anything downstairs. They're gonna come up right now and call you.
Message received. Show 156 and 158 will both be in service on the air. We'll be out at Crown Plaza. So we don't go through. We'll have a police radio as well.
Message received.
Rosemont for 158, we're in.
Message received.
So they want us to believe that's when they discovered the body, but
Either one, I'll be 10, close it out with the next one.
201, 10-4.
so now look. So with that being said, this look, when you heard the scream, this gonna be right before the scream. They want you to believe, man, look, Kenneka found that 12:26. That ain't true. If you pay attention to the timestamp, bruh, 11:26, you understand what you heard on the police frequency. The police rushed back there. Then, while they rushed back there, that's when they were like, nobody didn't call us at this point. Well, this gonna be at 10:26. See, I don't want to lose myself, you know what I'm talking about, and get into these timestamps, cause it's so much. It's just so much just to give, you know what I'm talking about. Now look, hold on, wait a minute. Man, why is you got my name on your channel, bruh? Why is you? Y'all remember Custom Design? That's Custom Design. He done changed his platform to Trade Game Production. And y'all remember when I said, y'all know Custom could be random news, but you know what I'm talking about? It's a secret to that. I just want to mention that, you know what I'm talking about, because I'm playing games right now, you know. That's why he popping up and never denied it. And never denied it. Never denied it. Now y'all see what I got to go through? Y'all see what I got to go through now? Y'all see what I got to go through now? I'm telling you, bruh, it's so serious. It's finna hurt. It's finna hurt. Cause it's gonna be jail time. Cause when the people find out, when the people actually wake up and be like, all right, I'ma just look at both sides, Trey Gang. I'ma just I know I like the mama and stuff, and you know I don't believe that she did it, but I'ma just look into this for 24 hours. I'm just looking for this for 20. Just give it 24 hours. I bet you, man, they're gonna be the best 24 hours that you invested in. Why you think random news in her, dropping laughing emojis, you know what I'm saying? That ain't no J for K person, right? Look what I'm showing y'all that's on that footage. Don't get distracted, gang. Don't get distracted, because he'll know about it. So we finna get up off of him. He a lightweight. You know what I'm talking about? We heavyweights over here. We knockout artists over here. We skilled, you know what I'm talking about, the kill, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? But look, gang, all jokes to the side. At 10:26, did you just see the police rush in the kitchen? And that's when Miss Teresa said this. Allegedly, Kenneka's body was found 10-ish on September the 9th. If you knock 2 hours off, don't this go back to what Miss Teresa said? Thumb me up so we can be on the right track. Since Custom Design want to make jokes, let's spill tea. Let's spill tea. Let's spill some tea. Right? If Miss Teresa said allegedly Kenneka was found around 10-ish p.m. on September the 9th. You see this emoji right here? J for K for life. Let's not 2 hours out. They said this 12, 11. Right? 12, 11, 10, 25. Look where the police going to. This what happened when Miss Teresa get drunk. Look. Where the police go to? Check. Look at the police.
They're not getting any. 156.
Go ahead, 156.
Yeah, they're not getting anything downstairs. They're gonna come up right now and call you.
Message received. Show 156 and 158 will both be in service on the air. We'll be out at Crown Plaza. The regionals don't go through. We'll have a police radio as well.
Message received. Message received.
Ooh, look at the footage. Look where they going at 10:26.
I'll be close it out with the next
201, 10-4.
10:26. Look, this at 10:29.
913 to 169. Go ahead, sir. Just come to the rear of the by the loading dock and stage back there. Come through auto though. Come through auto. Avoid the front of the building.
That's why you finna see the staff on him. But look at French K. Watch what he
just
finna
come
go.
to the rear of the by the loading dock and stage back there. Come through auto though. Come through auto. Avoid the front of the building.
Hi y'all.
And how it can be prevented. What's most concerning about this case right now from our perspective is the Crown Plaza knew immediately, not many hours later, immediately. She was reported by her friends and then her family, and her family was there at the Crown Plaza on at least 3 occasions, camping out to the point where the Crown Plaza called the police on the family because the family was so concerned about Kenneka's whereabouts. Why, under these circumstances, when Kenneka is clearly visible on security cameras, walking into an area where she was eventually found later frozen to death, what happened at this point? That's a mystery that will unfold during the processes. It'll generally take several years to resolve this case, and I appreciate it. If you've got any questions, I'll be...
And keep this in mind. Man, this the coldest part. They found Kenneka in the freezer around 10 or something. Watch this. Gang. Y'all really finna thumb me up, and I'm not finna ask for this. Watch how this finna make sense. You remember when Miss Teresa said on the news, on the radio channel, they said they were making them leave because they were calling the police on them. And they was like, what time? This was around about 4, wasn't it? And she was like, no, this was before. Irene, original story was like, I last saw her at 2 something. And Zach said, oh, you last saw her at 2 something when the party got started. She said at 2 something. And then when you go to Irene live video, you heard Irene and people in the background stating that, yeah, the mama this and the mama that. The mama this and the mama that in Irene live video. If you didn't hear that, go back to Irene live video. And that's when Irene says that when this supposed to be at 2 something, and you know the mama saying, I called the hotel at 2 something. And watch this. What friends case on Trey Gang a letter and what time she will be in the pool area. So if Miss Teresa said, yeah, they allegedly found her in the freezer with allegedly on it, guess what Friends K said where she was originally was at? In the pool. So don't Trey Gang got to show you a receipt when Miss Teresa said they was allegedly cleaning out the pool at 3 and 4 in the morning on the 10th. But Trey Gang said, yeah, that's true, but that's on the 9th. You lied. Ooh, and go back to when Irene said when she got heated in the moment. Round 3 o'clock, Rosemont told us to boom, 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 boom. So look, so you mean to tell me you staged the body in the freezer at 10-ish, but the crime scene originally happened at a pool party with businessmen? Businessmen in the pool with underage girls in a private party, and they had rooms on the floors. And that's why you had to clean up the pool area. That's what Tay Sunday come in there. Yeah, we seen a lot of businessmen and all this stuff, and people, you know what I'm saying, in the pool area, you know, the ratchet kids and stuff. Miss Risa know I ain't lying, cause they know I ain't lying. What custom design went to? The sucker got quiet, didn't it? Pie y'all, sucker got quiet. That's how you shut 'em up. That's how you shut them up, gang, is run your cap with the truth. I ain't gotta type no emojis and you know what I'm about. I could just run my cap, you know what I'm saying? Just like a female, you know, a female that spark my interest and I might see her like a bowl of fruits. And I'm like, look at you. You look like a real snack right now. A honey bun. You know what I'm talking about? And the way I'm gonna eat this up, you know what I'm saying, you gonna be cream filling, you know what I'm saying, when I get through with you, you know what I'm about. So we gonna be, you know what I'm talking about. You know how that go, but that's how you do it, gang. That's how you keep them quiet and silent, cause they ain't got no comeback for the receipts I just showed. They ain't got no receipts that I just showed. You did want to talk about? But look what the lawyer said. Check this out. This the most important part of the video. Cause the lawyer said Kenneka, when she came up missing, the family was notified immediately. Despite the friend, don't worry about the friend, we focused on the family. He said when Kenneka was missing, the family was notified immediately. And guess how immediate this was? They said the family was notified before she walked in the crochet kitchen. That's the cold part about it. Listen to what I just said. Irene said, I let saw at Tucson. So you let saw at Tucson, you know what I'm saying? In the hotel in the beginning, show Kenneka walking in the freezer at 2:32. So that means if she walked in the freezer at 2:32 and the friends said they saw her at 2 something in the room and the family was notified before she walked to the freezer, that's like 1 minute. That told you that the family was on the phone. And next thing you know, Trey Gang went to the phone documents. And guess what I showed y'all on the phone documents at that time, Jack? Booyah, Jack. You see this? And then look, make it so bad, this lawyer went to college in Harvard. He went to Harvard, whatever college he went to, and went and got a degree, and I can bust his ass up with the hood degree. Man, I just bust up $1 million lawyer, Jack. Now I'm finna call him out. Cause I know how, cause I told y'all I studied how to be a lawyer and online you can pay online and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like look, this'll be like a little exam that, you know what I'm saying? This'll be a test. Ain't nothing like just get me enrolled or nothing. It's just a people be like, look, if you want to be a detective, we'll train you and all this. We ain't certified, but we, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like this. Look what he said, gave up the timestamp. Cause he said the family was notified. Listen what he said.
During the processes, it'll generally take several years.
Watch this.
Come through. Police on the family, because the family was so concerned about Kenneka's whereabouts. Why, under these circumstances, would it come to the point where the Crown Plaza called friends? And that effective is the Crown Plaza knew immediately, not many hours later, immediately she was reported by her friends and then her family, and her family was there at the Crown Plaza on at least 3 occasions, camping out to the point where the Crown Plaza called the police on the family because the family was so concerned about Kenneka's whereabouts. Why?
And what he just said right there, they camped out 3 times. And he said before, look, the key thing is he said the hotel called the police on the family and said they were barred off the premises. That was the 3rd strike. So that means if that was the 3rd strike, that's when they start reviewing the body to Miss Teresa and them at 8 something. Pie y'all, meaning that Miss Teresa and them was up there 3 accounts before they seen the body. You see that, bruh?
What's most concerning about this case right now from our perspective is the Crown Plaza knew immediately, not many hours later, immediately she was reported by her friends and then her family, and her family was there at the Crown Plaza on at least 3 occasions, camping out to the point where the Crown Plaza called the police on the family because the family was so concerned about Kenneka's whereabouts. Why, under these circumstances, when Kenneka is clearly visible on security cameras,
man, y'all heard in the chat right now? The chat even sent Trey Gang. I see what you mean right now. I see what you mean. Sunshine shouted. Now you see what I mean? He said the family was notified. If I go back to the court paper, the family was notified before she walked in the kitchen, the footage they showed y'all. And then make it so bad, they're gonna be camping out 3 times before they see the body, and they're gonna see the body around 8 something, and then review it 2 hours later at 11 something. And on the footage, you see they getting in position for them to see the body. Oh, appreciate that, Sunshine. That's the support that I need. That's better than any like button because you see it, and I'm waking everybody up. You see what I'm saying? Sure it is.
walking into an area where she was eventually found later frozen to death. What happened at this point? That's a mystery that will unfold.
And keep this in mind. Let Trey Gang dig a little deeper. Cause every narrative I just gave you, just what I just said, go back one more time. Remind y'all everything popped off in the kitchen in the employee locker room. Thumb me up, y'all remember when he said, yeah, Kenneka was found in the employee locker room.
During the processes, it'll generally take several years to resolve this case, and I appreciate it. If you've got any questions, I'll be free to answer them, and Teresa would be available to answer just briefly any questions you have.
Mr. Tucker, could you explain that mechanism on the freezer again?
Sure. This is right here is a lock. It can be pressed down, and it can secure the door, preventing anybody from the inside from exiting. It would effectively lock.
And guess where this freezer though at? Watch this game. It took me years to figure this out. This is a freezer on the lower level. This the freezer on the lower level. As soon as you come through those double doors, y'all look. Check this out. I'm finna cry right now. I'm finna cry. And I don't want nobody, fuck it, I don't care, cause gang, and I'm telling you, please listen to me. Miss Teresa know this, and Miss Teresa cried in this same interview. Listen to me, Miss Teresa even cried in this. If anybody says she never dropped a tear, she dropped a tear in this video, and my eyes is flooded right now. You want to know why? You want to know where this freedom is at?
Into the upper kitchen, which seems to be the kitchen, but for some reason they don't show the table that she walked across, but somehow I guess she wound up by this door kitchen, which is a freight elevator right there. And yeah, her kitchen, she's in the kitchen, she's in the upper kitchen.
Remember when Straight Drop said about the ice machine and where the freezer was at? Right there by the ice machine. Y'all see this? You know what's the cold part about this game? Miss Teresa know this. Miss Teresa know it. That's why J Money took this pitch. Now look, I'm finna tell Straight Drop a new asshole in this. Cause y'all remember when he said, yeah, we got the footage. We got the camera footage. Look, ain't this on the main floor in the lobby? Let's go to Straight Drop right now. Hold on, watch this. Check this out. Miss Teresa, I ain't got no more respect for you, lady. Look.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ransaf, Street Savvy TV, and as you see, 6 o'clock in the morning, I wake up, my timeline got Kenneka Jenkins on there. I'm like, dang, man.
I know where to find it. Hold on.
Find the efficiency your team needs with Asana. Try it for free.
Okay, there's a video going around.
Oh, look, gang. And this word was it. And this word was it. Payow. You see that? Look. Straight drop. Now you see what he came out with there, bruh. Look. Like, share, subscribe right now with the lawyer. But look, Straight Drop finna come out with a narrative about the ice cream, and he got everybody thinking the lower level. He got everybody thinking the lower level, and he had to show y'all, look at this footage right here. They choking nigga out, and that's what's not going on. It's this. Same thing. Payow. Payow. Right here. Think I'm lying? Ain't this what the lawyer pointing out the door? Look what the lawyer pointing out.
And we believe that that door may have been locked from the outside because there's no other explanation why.
He said the door was locked from the outside. Look. Ooh, and watch how Straight Drop narrative.
913 to 169.
Watch how Straight Drop narrative finna make a lot of sense now.
Just come to the rear of the by the loading dock
to resolve this case, and I appreciate it. If you've got any questions, I'll be free to answer them, and Teresa would be available to answer just briefly any questions you have.
Mr. Fire, could you explain that mechanism on the freezer again?
Sure. This is right here is a lock. It can be pressed down, and it can secure the door, preventing anybody from the inside from exiting.
A button. Oh, it's a button that you could press and lock a person in there. Uh-oh. So that means Kenneka body was in here and they pressed the button and locked her in there. Meaning that Kenneka was still unconscious in this. Oh, look. Watch this. So that means the narrative about the freezer that they got us thinking the beverage man that went in that freezer back there? No. Look what the lawyer said. Kenneka would be in here, locked in the freezer by who? An employee.
It would effectively lock this door. And we believe that that door may have been locked from the outside because there's no other explanation why her body wasn't discovered. It's very possible that security people at the hotel knew she was missing, just looked into the kitchen under construction.
And people would think I would be lying if I tell everybody this. This the freezer, the ice machine. And look what Straight Drop said.
Right now about the lower level kitchen where the person who's made the video is claiming that they can see Kenneka being murdered over in the corner, and there's some shady people walking around. He even says, there's 4 or 5 of them. There's 4 or 5 of them. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Everybody was right here in this location. Miss Teresa need to respond to Trey Gang. And the Paya, not only she need to respond to us, she need to respond to the world. And Greg Hughes too, cause Greg Hughes, you just got exposed. You just got exposed. Cause this was Straight Drop. This would look right by the back dock, trash dock, the dumpster, ice machine, the real freezer, right here. You see this? My bad, y'all. Nah, and you heard what the lawyer just said? Watch how Straight Drop is the employee and Greg Hughes working with him.
And he moves the camera around and everybody goes, oh my God, look at that. It's real. It's real. And it's totally bogus. It's completely bogus crap. Okay. Just watch. This is what he's claiming right here.
I can't explain. As soon as I seen it, I let y'all see it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it too. All right. I can't explain it right now. I seen it, and y'all see it too. Okay. There's no time for no narrating right now. Just watch. Watch. Please just watch. One time. Just watch.
Oh, you finna just see an ice machine and a person getting ice. But listen to what the lawyer said on this footage about this.
This would be the
Hold on, where is it? Wait a minute, where is it? Oh man, for real? Right here.
Saw that it wasn't secured and started locking the doors and then left. And came back later to find, well, we've just locked in Kenneka.
Just come to the rear of the, by the loading dock and stage back there. Come through Otto, though. Come through Otto. Avoid the front of the building.
Occurred and how it can be prevented. What's most concerning about this case right now from our perspective is the Crown Plaza knew immediately, not many hours later, immediately she was reported by her friends and then her family, and her family was there at the Crown Plaza on at least 3 occasions camping out to the point where the Crown Plaza called the police on the family because the family was so concerned about Kenneka's whereabouts. Why, under these circumstances, when Kenneka is clearly visible on security cameras, walking into an area where she was eventually found later frozen to death. What?
And he said it's footage. And since he said this footage, that's why they said this.
Too, all right? I can't explain it right now. I seen it, and y'all see it too, okay? There's no time for no narrating right now. Just watch. Watch. Please just watch. One time, just watch. It's the hotel manager. That's the hotel manager.
Okay, yeah, this is totally bogus. All right, that's not the hotel manager. It's a worker at the hotel who's filling up garbage can size buckets. I've seen them before when I worked at a restaurant. You just fill them up with ice, and then you go around and you distribute the ice in places that it's needed. Like salad bars, etc. Okay, that's all this person's doing. Now watch, I actually synced up his video. He loops it around over and over again, make it seem like there's a whole bunch of people. He even says, oh, there's like 4 or 5 of them. It's insane. Let me just, I'll play that for you, and then you can also hear what he's saying in the background.
The one who opened the refrigerator door. And a big black dude, and come over.
So that means straight drops sound like this then. Ooh-wee. Don't that sound like when he said right by the ice machine they opened that door? And how long this was ago? Ooh. Make this go viral. Let's make it go viral, gang. I'm beating these suckers at their own game. Listen to what he just said. Watch this.
It's insane. Let me just, I'll play that for you, and then you can also hear what he's saying in the background.
The one who opened the refrigerator door. And a big black dude, and come over here.
So he describing this like the lawyer said.
Was there at the Crown Plaza on at least 3 occasions, camping out to the point where the Crown Plaza called the police on the family because the family was so concerned about Kenneka's whereabouts. Why, under these circumstances, when Kenneka is clearly visible on security cameras, walking into an area where she was eventually found later frozen to death? What happened at this point? That's a mystery that will unfold during the processes. It'll generally take several years to resolve this case, and I appreciate it. If you've got any questions, I'll be free to answer them, and Teresa would be available to answer just briefly any questions you have.
Mr. Tucker, could you explain the mechanism on the freezer again?
Sure. This is right here is a lock. It can be pressed down, and it can secure the door, preventing anybody from the inside from exiting. It would effectively lock this door. And we believe that that door may have been locked from the outside.
There's a whole lot of them right here, like 4 or 5 of them right here. Everybody knew about it, y'all. Everybody knew.
All right, so did you hear that? There's like 4 or 5 of them right here. Everybody knew about it, y'all. I mean, this is ridiculous, okay? And this guy and a few other people have been putting out these videos this entire time, working a lot of people up. I had 3 people message me this morning going, is this one true? Is this one true? And no, it's not true at all. It's actually embarrassing, okay? So what I did was I, found the...
So all Straight Drop would did just show you footage that they loading the ice machine on the lower level. This the upper level. This the lower level. And Straight Drop just simply telling y'all this what will be going on the upper level. Not the lower level, but the upper level. They ain't gonna show you the footage. They just gonna show you, well, let's go to lower level and show you the people loading the ice machine. Cause guess what? This gonna be the same layout. If you got the ice machine right here, right above that ice machine, you're gonna have this ice machine and this freezer. Ooh. Construction workers gonna let you know, yeah, you right about that, Trey Gang. Cause when we construct buildings, you know, you got to lay out like, you know what I'm talking about. So let's spill tea. I see somebody hitting 100s in the chat. Crazy, like what? Look, so everything was Straight Drop telling you what happened, since he ain't gonna show y'all the footage. So he had to let me go to the lower level and find the footage that will fit my narrative, cause I got to watch the ice machine. So let me get the ice machine right footage. And once I get the video footage, let me record it with my phone, make it look like somebody recorded this with their cell phone footage and sent it to me, and I'ma blur it and fuck with the pixels and say, look, this is what was going on the lower level. They strangling, Kenneka and everything with no time stamp or nothing like this. No time stamp. So people gonna go for a narrative because it's all blurry and all of this old stuff. But check this out. Don't this will match up with this? Right here, look.
As you will see in a second.
Ice machine. Wood double dough J Money took.
This will be. No,
look
actually.
Look how close that is. Ice machine. Look how close that is. Right by the back dock. Everything in one spot. Straight Drop, no. That's why he said this.
The actual time with some help. There's a person who actually found the exact time code and gave it to me. I had seen other people also shoveling ice, but the video I had actually, for some reason, was frozen at a certain point. But this one shows exactly the same video that's right over here, is right here, except as you can see, he wiggles his camera around, makes it.
And Greg Hughes got the surveillance footage. He could have easily just showed you the timestamp. When it all boiled down, he could have easily just showed you the timestamp. This what time this going on. Here go the timestamp, y'all. Don't fall for it. Ooh. For my Payal game. That's why Greg Hughes popped up in Trey Gang chat and said, y'all still talking about this case? Try to make us look like this is an old ass case, like nobody don't supposed to talk about this no more. And y'all see like how 54 popped up? Now you see why that little bitch popped up. See why Straight Drop was trying to praise Trey Gang to join my platform? Nope, I don't want you, cause I ain't got nothing to rap about you, cause I got everything I need on you, sucker. Miss Teresa, won't you tell everybody the truth what really happened to your daughter? Even the lawyer know. Cause don't this finna match up what the lawyer finna say? Right here. Watch this. We know where this, you know where he pointing at? Listen to what the lawyer finna say. Who locked her in the freezer?
Because there's no other explanation why her body wasn't discovered. It's very possible that security people at the hotel knew she was missing, just looked into the kitchen under construction, saw that it wasn't secured, and started locking the doors and then left. And came back later to find, well, we've just locked in Kenneka.
Guess what time stamp they were? That man just said our Kenneka was in the freezer, and when they locked the freezer and later discovered that she was locked in the freezer. And it's available proof showing who locked Kenneka in the freezer, but it wasn't intentional. Ooh, but it wasn't intentional. This same freezer, this is what the lawyer holding up. Guess what? Straight Drop was brilliant. I give this Straight Drop with this. Straight Drop, I see why Straight Drop was a threat, because he's an employee of Crown Plaza and he's a security for Crown Plaza. That's why he was meeting up with Risco, the beverage manager. That's why he had to show up with his family. Well, he had to show up with a female and her kids and try to make it look like on the footage. Oh! The lawyer know this. If Trey Gang discovered Straight Drop on the footage, the lawyer ain't never said nothing about this. Appreciate the Cash App gang. Appreciate that Cash App gang. Cause that motherfucker ain't ringed in a minute. And I appreciate that little few dollars. I appreciate that little few dollars right there, Jack. Cause now I'm making noise now. Now I'm making noise now. And check this out. This same footage that Straight Drop saying somebody choke her at ice machine. Remember what 54 Keys said? Yeah, they gonna be the blue jacket right here. Don't forget that they gonna be the blue jacket right here, y'all. Oh, look at this. And every time she mentioned it, every time when 54 Key mentioned the kitchen, all Chris go to Straight Drop, right around. Oh, all Chris go back to Straight Drop. And you want to see why? Damn, Trey Gang really got Straight Drop out of here. Trey Gang really killed that man whole YouTube channel and every other YouTube except 54 Keys. I'm on her ass next. But since I'm gentle on women, you know, I don't believe in to my smashing on women unless it's something else. But I never smashed 54 Keys because she look like a booger bear, so I got another technique. I know I can smash you like a cockroach. Like I watched some of those Montana movies, you know what I'm saying? We smash cockroaches. I know you gotta follow me. I know people gonna be like, stop picking on 54, that my favorite YouTuber. I really don't care about none of that. I just care about what happened to Kenneka Jenkins, you know what I'm saying? Look, same thing what the lawyer just said. Same thing with Greg Hughes. Got all the surveillance footage. Greg Hughes is the #1 investigative channel. Well, he ain't #1 investigative channel, but at that time, when he was trying to debunk Straight Drop, now you see why he was debunking Straight Drop. All Straight Drop narrative, because he was trying to say Straight Drop, stop saying this. You could say this could later come back on us. Stop talking. Don't mention this, you know what I'm saying? But he wanna be cloud chase. That's why Straight Drop brought all that heat on him with King Robin, cause he fucking up the church's money. And when I say he fucking up the church's money, ask Mr. Risa, what Trey Gang talking about when they say they fucking up the church's money, Mr. Risa? Cause Trey Gang making a lot of sense on these videos and you looking suspect. Well, you is a suspect. We really don't even need to talk to you, bitch. Who mad? Thumb me down who mad right now. If you mad right now, ask Mr. Reza, how did Kenneka ended up in this freezer by the ice machine and this happened?
Everything looked nefarious, kind of like that original video when that woman claimed that she had the original footage, but then they deleted it off the news. You know, and they showed these guys in the conference room doorway and a person with a ponytail, which was a shadow on the screen. I mean, it was a total joke. Okay? It's embarrassing. And what's more embarrassing is how many people actually believe these types of videos. Okay? If you're not looking at the actual real footage, don't believe it. Okay? Now,
and we don't have to have the real footage. We can't believe that. But we can speculate it. But if we know that what we suspected we're going to see on the footage, that's why the lawyer got this motherfucking poster up here big as that. Look, how many... When y'all see a lawyer hold a whole goddamn picture this big? Come on, man. Man, this man got a picture. A fucking poster. Here go the freezer right here the Kenneka was allegedly found in. I ain't never seen a person that blew a picture this big off of cell phone footage. And guess how I'm finna rock your bells with this one? Why he got a picture this big? The lawyer got a picture this big of the freezer in the beginning of my live video. When Trey Gang exposed the truth, you see why he got it blowed up this big. Cause guess what Trey Gang showed y'all in the beginning of my live video?
So you're not saying that you believe that they did this on purpose?
No, there's absolutely no evidence that anybody did anything on purpose, and I don't believe it. There'd be no reason to do it. I think it's pure and utter negligence. No suggestion whatsoever that anybody did harm to Teresa on purpose. What's more likely is that through pure negligence, someone noticed that the doors in the kitchen were open. They locked them like they should have been locked. They locked the freezer, and unfortunately they locked Kenneka into the freezer and resulted in her death.
You say that you haven't decided how much you'll be seeking.
as you can see right here, they're lined up, and they're exactly the same. See that? The guy's right there. But he changed the contrast up and all kinds of different stuff going on. See that? Even turns his head right there, turns his head. It's exactly the same. And he slowed it down. I slowed mine down 75% of the actual speed, and now it all matches up. See how he goes right behind that at the same time? So he slowed it down too, because slowing things down also makes things look a little bit more nefarious, okay? So let's just look at the actual footage in its real size, okay? So here it is. And I'm going to hit play. And see, there's a guy walking around, and he walks over there, and this guy's shoveling ice into the bucket. Okay? He's just putting ice into the bucket over.
And watch this.
From the Crown Plaza, whether 50 or 100 million, what does that depend on?
It depends on the facts of the case. The state has what we call punitive damages. Her pain and suffering during the period of time from the time that she was locked in the freezer until the time she passed away, and the losses to her family. Those are all things that we'll consider and a jury would consider in this case.
Teresa, if we may have you just
Sure.
You need to move
That's fine.
microphones. How are you doing, first of all?
I'm blessed.
Bless.
What do you hope will come of this lawsuit?
Justice.
Justice.
I've been seeking justice from the beginning, and that was my.
Y'all see how her eyebrows went to a devil emoji? Look at her eyebrow.
Believe that they did this on purpose?
No, there's absolutely no evidence that anybody did anything on purpose, and I don't believe.
If we may have you just
Teresa indicates she's seeking answers. Teresa was notified by.
I mean, obviously, your family, Kenneka's friends, from the very beginning, you've felt that.
And resulted in her death.
You say that you haven't decided how much you'll be seeking from the Crown Plaza, whether 50 or 100 million. What does that depend on?
It depends on the facts of the case. The state has what we call punitive damages. Her pain and suffering during the period of time from the time that she was locked in the freezer until the time she passed away, and the losses to her family. Those are all things that we'll consider and a jury would consider in this case.
Teresa, if we may have you just
Sure.
You need to move
That's fine.
microphones. How are you doing, first of all?
I'm blessed.
What do you hope will come of this lawsuit?
Justice. I've been seeking justice from the beginning, and that was my purpose of seeking out from Mr. Figer.
I mean, obviously, your family, Kenneka's friends, from the very beginning, you've felt that the hotel just did not do its job. Can you just speak a little bit to that?
Well, I feel like I was asking for answers. I was seeking for answers, and trying to find my daughter. I have not.
Make it so bad. It sound like James Coleman been around, cause Miss Teresa been messing with James Coleman. If you look at Miss Teresa's background, messing with her daddy. After Kenneka daddy, she started messing with Jane Coleman. And so Jane Coleman, with the Vice Lord and with the BDs. So it would make a lot of sense that if Kenny left her daughter a little change, and his op come and fuck his gal and get that goddamn money. I ain't gonna say nothing, Miss Teresa. I'm gonna get everybody thinking on this shit. Did you hear what I just said? That's what King Rod come in. Yeah, Jane Cole, her handler. And smashing the family. Cause y'all said Jane Coleman was smashing Miss Teresa and her sister, and maybe you'll be smashing some more people. Let me rubbing up some feathers right quick, cause I can bag all this shit up. So don't it make sense what King Rod said? James Coleman, look, smashing Miss Teresa and her sister. Cause that's what a nigga do, smash a chick ops. And that's why they down talking Kenneka daddy. Oh, wee. Y'all ain't hear what I just said. How many likes I got in here? Hold on. Hold on, look, listen to this. If you smashing a nigga chick, and guess how Kenneka daddy died? That's fucked up. That's how Kenneka daddy died. That's how Kenneka daddy died. James Coleman, King Rob them, and all them homeboys. Don't that make sense now?
Receipt. Help until now.
Well, let's be clear. When Teresa indicates she's seeking answers, Teresa was notified by Kenneka's friends at 4:30 in the morning. Kenneka had been walked out of the room about 2:30. And so the hotel was on notice at about 2:30 because the friends first went to the hotel, said, our friend is missing, she's in the hotel somewhere. Then the family became involved, Teresa. They started to call the hotel. They showed up at the hotel numerous times. They showed up at the hotel so many times that the hotel called the police on the family. So when Teresa's commenting about finding out what happened, to this day, the hotel hasn't adequately explained why. Because she was there so many times over a period of nearly an entire day before Kenneka was found. What was going on there?
Teresa, at this point, it's been more than a year. Talk to us just about how your life has changed without your daughter.
My life would never be the same. I don't know if you have children or not, but I birthed my daughter. And to know that I had to bury my child because of someone, I couldn't receive him, but maybe if I could have received his help, she could be here today. It hurts. It's a pain that I can't even explain. I don't even understand.
Sorry if I'm asking that. The freezer, you know the manufacturer of that?
No, I don't, but I think it's a very common design, and I think it can be secured. It can be locked from the outside. And if it is locked from the outside, I don't believe you can exit from the inside. But again, that's something that we've got to determine. We do know that the doors, we have photographs of the doors locked. And this was at a time when Teresa was waiting, and the family was waiting for word on Kenneka. These pictures were taken by Teresa's brother during the time that they were waiting for some answers. He didn't really get permission. He just went down to the area where Kenneka was and took these pictures. So it's clear that the area could have been secured. It's clear it may have been secured while she was already in there. Because remember, she was missing for 24 hours. The hotel allegedly did a inspection and looked for her. Well, I suspect at some point that they secured those doors with her inside. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to find out.
I guess what you're saying is you just don't believe that the hotel acted quick enough and that when they started to, it just all went wrong.
Remember, we're not talking quick enough. We're talking 24 hours. They were notified, and they have a security staff. They were notified almost immedately. They were notified before Kenneka, we know, wandered into the restaurant. The restaurant's kitchen. We know Kenneka left and was reported missing about 2:30. We know on videotape that she didn't enter that unsecured construction area in the kitchen of that restaurant hotel until about 3:30. We know that's on video. So there's no explanation why for 24 hours she laid there. There's no explanation. And that's one of the things Teresa and I want to find out. What the heck happened for 24 hours? And was she locked in there and suffered a fate worse than death, being locked into a freezer until you die? I want to know those answers because that's as probable as anything else. There's no explanation why, in light of a missing person and the family camping out at the hotel and the police being called 4 times and the hotel having it on videotape, why in 24 hours nobody ever looked into that unsecured restaurant and that freezer. Or, it's possible, someone unwittingly saw doors open, locked them, and locked her in unwittingly.
In reading this, it looks like you also say that the hotel and Capitol Security was aware there was some sort of party, too many people in a room.
They were aware from the very beginning. People were aware that there was a party going on in that hotel, that a smoke detector, probably because pot was being smoked in the room, had been disabled. And security guards, we know from interviewing some of the witnesses, security guards had been up in that room and had known that that a party was taking place. This wasn't an event that the hotel wasn't aware of. The hotel has security guards. The security guards had been up in that room. The hotel was advised that she was missing by 2:30, which is about an hour and a half after she arrived at the hotel. We have her on videotape throughout that period of time wandering around the hotel. We know where she last ended up. And yet they did nothing, and they knew people were looking for her. What the heck was going on there? What, for 24 hours? That doesn't happen. If you've got a missing person, you've got an Amber Alert for a child, although this is a little older, why isn't anybody doing anything? That's our concern. I want to thank you very much, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Thank you very much.
Over and over again, and eventually it gets full, and then he just, he's gonna wheel the, I call it a bucket. It's more like a barrel with wheels on it, but he pushes it away, and that's it. There's absolutely nothing nefarious going on at all in this surveillance footage. And what happened was is he tricked all of you, not all of you. I can say that there's a lot of people that are plenty skeptical. But he tricked a lot of you into believing that somebody is being beaten up there, and it's just not happening at all. It's insane what people are believing. You know, so now when he says, oh, there's 4 or 5 of them, okay, let's just watch more of this video. All right, so this is back a little bit. You know, that guy's already over there shoveling. There isn't 4 or 5 of anybody standing in the scene at all. It's just when the person wearing black walks by right there. Yeah, that's another person, and probably said, "Yeah, you getting the ice?" And he probably said, "Yeah." I mean, who cares? Look at it. He's just shoveling ice into a barrel that he's going to wheel away. There's absolutely nothing to it. Okay, so if any of you really want to know the answer, go get access to the full videos and watch them. Okay, that's how I know that this was an accident that happened. Unless there was just some crazy, top of the line editor somewhere who took out clips and all kinds of stuff. That's the only option that you conspiracy theory people have. Okay, body doubles, all these wacky ideas. Okay, I don't mean to, disparage your beliefs, but I don't think you're using critical thinking whatsoever when you come up with this stuff. All right? So, everyone out there, keep it real. Until next time, which I'm sure will be real soon because these pop up every other day or so. Keep it real. Hello, here is another debunking video on the nefarious clock evidence image. Okay? First of all, let me go back in time here. Get it back in time. Yeah. When you're watching this, just realize this. This clock right here is upside down, okay? When they took this image right here. And it's also darker, and so is this, because they have poor lighting. See this right here? That's not a flash from the camera. That's just like on the ceiling. Had this been a little bit over here, you can see that this band is a little grayer. And this is, this looks like some brushed metal surface they placed it on. That gave me a clue to what I'm about to say here in a minute. Okay, but anyways, this clock or watch right here is upside down, and you can see right there's a heart and there's a little eye there with eyelashes on it. Okay, this is the correct orientation. Here's the heart and the eye with eyelashes, and if you notice, this says 9:16 and probably like 53 seconds. In 7 seconds, it'll be 9:16 on the dot. Okay, and this one, let's just rotate this correctly.
You see how Trey Gang put it all together? You see how he debunking himself now?
So that's the correct orientation. As you can see, it's the same.
Oh, you see how he debunking himself now?
All right, 9:16 and 53 seconds. All right, so that's the same watch. Yes, it looks darker. I get what you're saying. This is the belly button ring right there. I chopped off part of it by rotating it. But belly button ring and a sort of a wristband. I think that's one of those hair bands. I'm a guy, so I don't know the names of those things. All right. So there's the correct orientation of the watch and so forth. Now, the other thing that people were curious about and acting like there's some big conspiracy again was that the note up here says obtained from Evanston Funeral Home at 9/10/17. So September 10th, 2017 at 4:57 a.m.
Got him!
Okay, now that does seem strange since we know that the body was removed, Kenneka's body was removed from the kitchen at 5:10 a.m. Okay, so that does seem strange. However, I then thought to myself, well, what does it mean by saying obtained from? I mean, everyone knows what obtained mean, but what did it mean in this case, and what it
Never thought they would figure it down. Never thought nobody would figure out what's really going on with the surveillance footage and the evidence. Why Mr. Reeser would be collecting evidence with living notice and what they were supposed to give us, and then Trey Gang show y'all what time this was, and that's what time Mr. Reeser was. Yeah, let me get that. Get that right there, you know what I'm saying? And this thing, you know, when they gave it to her, and this thing, you know, Mr. Reese would notice that camera work. Leonora said, yeah, my mama asked if that camera work, and the police told her, I'm not for sure. Yeah. And you see how Greg Hughes, cause he felt like, well, you know, nobody ain't doing their research. We got the surveillance footage, the photos, and all of this, the images, and we can break down the narrative, cause we all got something to hide on the footage, and nobody never exposed us yet. So let's keep the narrative going. And Trey ain't come along and say, look, check this out. Everything what I just said, look how these suckers exposed theyself by telling a lie.
it meant is exactly what I speculate on, was that the medical examiner and funeral home are the same entity. Okay? That's what I believe anyways. I think that in that some states have it like that, and that's probably what it is in this case. Okay, so the medical examiner had already collected these items off of Kenneka, and so what I thought was, let me go look at the surveillance footage of that exact time, and here's what we have. All right.
Went straight back.
So,
Did he go straight back to what Trey Gang revealed the true timestamp when Mr. Reese actually reviewed the body? Big receipt? Sure. Subscribe. Like right now. I told y'all. Get the shares up right now. Now, screw this. Now, Kenneka earned this one. Kenneka earned this one. Kenneka earned this one, bruh. Bruh. You see how, when he made this video, when he made this 7 years ago, October the 23rd. Oh, y'all remember, check this out. Y'all remember what Brianna Bree talking about? Did they put her in a trash bag as I'm tweaking? And that was on October the I think the 6th. I think it was in October the 6th. That's the post. Guess what Mr. Reese was doing October the 10th? In a parking garage, dancing. Y'all remember that video when I showed y'all her in the parking garage dancing? And everybody like, wait a minute. And that's when they closed the case. And then, you mean to tell me that Bree said that if I'm tweaking, they put her in the garbage bag? And Zach said, you know they finna close the case, and this who was downstairs with her. But Mr. Reese in the parking garage talking about some, the protest out. Hold on, look. And make it so bad, then Greg Hughes just exposed himself.
you see Kenneka laying there, and there's the medical examiner. Now I have it. Now look what time it is. 4:56. Now remember, the note said 4:57, is when the police collected those items from the funeral home. Okay, so
guess what time this is? When you knock 6 hours off the footage. 3, 2, 1. 12, 11, 10, 56, 10, 56. Guess what the police audio was saying? Stage in the back dock. The screen. Oh, wee. Hold up now. Is that making sense now? I told y'all I wasn't playing with these folk, bro. And watch how simple this is when you find out the truth. This why Mr. Teresa ain't responding. Cause even Greg Hughes had to go back to the receipts. He had to go back to the receipts.
I'm going to play it right now. And let's just watch. So it's 4:56, 45 seconds. Now here comes the medical examiner, funeral home guy.
Oh, giving it. They finna give Miss Teresa
right.
the watch. Look. The watch. And guess what timestamp he said he going back to get Miss Teresa to watch? Look what they were doing on the footage.
Okay, so the medical examiner had already collected these items off of Kenneka. And so what I thought was, let me go look.
He said they already connected the evidence.
This case, and what it meant is exactly what I speculate on, was that the medical examiner and funeral home are the same entity. Okay, that's what I believe, anyways. I think that in that some states have it like that, and that's probably what it is in this case. Okay, so the medical examiner had already collected these items off of Kenneka. And so what I thought was, let me go look at the surveillance footage of that exact time. And here's what we have. All right. So you see Kenneka laying there, and there's the medical examiner. Now I have it. Now look what time it is. 4:56. Now remember, the note said 4:57 is when the police collected those items from the funeral home. Okay, so I'm going to play it right now. And let's just watch. So it's 4:56, 45 seconds. Now here comes the medical examiner, funeral home guy. All right. Now he might have marked up that evidence bag there.
If you knock 2 hours off the footage, won't this say 10-ish? I had my microphone muted, but let me repeat what I said. Miss Reese said out her own mouth she was found in the footage in the kitchen allegedly at 10-ish. If you knock 6 hours out the footage, don't they go back to 10:57? And when I say they reviewed the body again, cause man, I told you, Kenneka, mama reviewed the body before this. And 2 hours later, like Liver Norris said, ooh. Hey gang, you a beast. And I knew I was a beast, but I ain't know it was, you know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? If they saw the body already at 8 something, 2 hours later, ain't this going on 11 something? Mitchell said, yeah, they saw the body. Look, if Mitchell said they saw the body in the look at 10 something and Legend discovered and Trey Gang figured the time scale, this confirmed Mitchell Reese's narrative. Pow! This confirmed her narrative, but kept everybody in conspiracy mode and don't know where to look for on the footage to confirm this. So watch this. Let's go on 11 song when King Rob said this when the Mr. Reese was running out the lobby at 11 song because of that K9 unit right here. You know what I'm talking about? And they showed Mr. Reese footage and was like, yeah, we got this on you and give me Kenneka phone so help us in our investigation.
It's hard to say, but there's items on the counter right now. Now this officer's taking an image of them with his camera in landscape.
And just by Greg who mentioning this, he know everything. That Scrape Drop know. That's why they made that rap song together. And I'ma stop pausing it and I'ma let it play. And after this video, y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? I'm see y'all tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? Because, you know, I got to spill tea tomorrow.
Escape mode. So he's holding it so the image is like a television set where it's wider. It's wide and not as tall. Most people incorrectly take images in portrait mode where it's narrow, the whole image, causing lots of problems. Okay, now this officer looks to be taking his image in portrait mode. Now watch this. The medical examiner grabs those items, puts them back in the bag, and he actually put 3 items in the bag. Did you see that? So if you want, slow it down again, you'll see that he put 3 items in the bag. Now the officer's walking by, and he has the bag, and it looks a lot like this is the watch, the belly ring, and the band. Okay? So this is exactly what I was thinking. It actually shows you how accurate the police were in, you know, collecting evidence. I mean, you're talking about it's still in the 4:57 minute at this point. So they got that accurate. Okay, so you should actually feel good about that and feel confident that they were accurate. You know, one thing that I thought it was, you know, a little strange, not strange in a nefarious way, is that that Starbucks coffee cup must be cemented to that damn table there, because it hasn't moved for it seems like days. Okay, and also this other guy walking around that's working for the medical examiner. You know, I don't know who the hell that guy is, but man, this guy right here, he needs to dress a little differently. You know, he just doesn't seem that professional. You know, I don't like it, is what I'm saying. But anyways. You know, I don't know who the hell that guy is, but man, this guy right here, he needs to dress a little differently. That guy is, but man, this guy right here, he needs.
That's why he pointed him out. Cause when he was adjusting his jacket, he showed his police badge. He showed his police badge. Look at it again, gang. Look. Ask Miss Teresa is online. Watch this. Look.
Who the hell that guy is, but man, this.
There you go. This is police badge on the hill. And this documented in the court paper that Miss Teresa has sealed to settle for this one. Is you think I'm lying? Watch this. Hold on. Watch this. Greg, that's why Greg Hughes pointed him out. Look what they giving this evidence to, Miss Teresa. Look what time this is. Right at 11. Oh. And I want to appreciate everybody that thumbed me up tonight. Cause man, we almost at 300. Man, I can't ask for no more now, you know what I'm talking about? I can't do nothing but press play and just let this ride out and do what I gonna say. Let Greg Hughes expose himself. Cause now we know why he was talking about it. So everything with Straight Drive was making this song back. Yeah, did this happen at 140 or 150? And Greg Hughes was like, yeah, me and Straight Drive, we friends now. We don't beef no more. But made a lot of debunking videos about Straight Drive narrative about the evil ice cream killer. Straight Gang love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. And we'll be back.
This guy right here, he needs to dress a little differently. You know, he just doesn't seem that professional. You know, I don't like it, is what I'm saying. But anyways, I hope this debunks any sort of nefarious meaning behind the image of the watch. Okay, I think it all makes complete sense, and I guess until next time, keep it real. Off because people were kind of standing still and they're high up and there wasn't a lot of change going on. All right, so you can still see, Shemaya, Munifa right there. Okay, now they're heading back towards the lobby area. Okay, now if you look at the clock.
And guess what time this is? If you knock 2 hours off this footage, they go back to 154. So they go back to 154. Who dig little and who coming from this area of the kitchen like Straight Drop and Greg Hughes said? Pay-out! Remember what the lawyer said in Trey Gang? I said I wasn't going to talk too much, but now I'm spilling the tea. Now you see why they were in this area? What the lawyer said where the freezer was at. That you could press a button and lock somebody in there. And look where they coming from. And listen to in the beginning, they were talking about she hot and want to cool off. The freezer right in the main, right there by the lobby. Ain't this the freezer casualty was talking about? The same freezer the lawyer was talking about? Or the one that really, bruh? Trey Gang got tea. Where they coming from? Ain't this what the lawyer explained it? Hold on, let me find it right quick. Look, right here. This freeze.
This is another door.
Where the freeze at? Oh, right here. And look where the freeze coming
Up there,
from.
I sync them up pretty well.
Boom. Man, I could slice them all type of ways. Hold on. I tell y'all what. No, I don't want to stay on too long because, you know what I'm talking about. Because ain't nobody going to want to watch this whole live video. But I will go on and exit this live and surprise y'all with another one.
So 356, 57, 8, 59. So it takes about 4 seconds to get to this area. Now walking by the front desk and just walk by that guy standing there.
That's why they acting like they want some. Boom.
And they just walk by the camera.
Want some?
So 355.
155.
If you're over 50.
155. Man, this getting so good, Jack. Ooh, this done got so good to me. I gotta make another video. Matter of fact, I got a video that I already got. Y'all already seen it, you know, so I just never uploaded it because when I did show it to you, it was always live. But I can upload this video right now and you watch this live, I promise you, you'll wait till I can't wait till he go live because I'm glad he released that video. I ain't got to hear his ass talking now. He already explained it and he got the video and I can just meditate and get my understanding on it. Look. So that means everything what the lawyer said. Look. Watch this.
To resolve this case, and I appreciate it. If you've got any questions, I'll be free to answer them. And
you're not dermaplaning, you're making a big mistake. You can get rid of fine lines and wrinkles.
Okay, now here, look at this. Right here, Shemaya looks down here just for a second.
Right here is a lock.
That's what I just found.
Press down, and it can secure the door, preventing anybody from the inside from exiting. It would effectively lock this door. And we believe that that door may have been locked from the outside because there's no other explanation why her body wasn't discovered. It's very possible that security people at the hotel knew she was missing, just looked into the kitchen under construction, saw that it wasn't.
And the lawyer can't not take this back. Since we know where this freezer at and press the button, and we got family and friends coming from this area, and he said when Kenneka was reported missing at 2-something. That's at 2-something. Look what happened at 1:53 before Kenneka was seen entering the kitchen. Ooh. Before he said Miss Teresa's family was notified before she wandered in the kitchen. And keep this in mind. Then the news said Kenneka walked in the kitchen at 3-some. So when it comes to the court paper, Miss Teresa called in the hotel at 2-some. So at 2-some, if they was already in cahoots on Kenneka's phone, at 12-some and at 1-some, that explains why Oh! Hi, y'all! That's why when you think of Friends K, so that means when they came back to the room 2-some, they get a noise complaint, and Kenneka would be already missing in the noise complaint. Ooh. And they panic, cause that's when Irene said, I saw her last at 2-some. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. Somewhere wrong. Somewhere wrong. Somewhere wrong. Like I said. But guess where Bree at? Y'all wanna know where Bree at? Cause ain't Bree already there? Bye, y'all. Timestamp just proved it. Cause Bree will be already there. But they want us to believe Bree gone. How Bree gone is she already there with the keys? With Miss Teresa keys. She would be in the perfect position to have Miss Teresa keys while her daughter is in communication with Irene and Monifa and Shamaya. They got the keys in the phone. So Miss Teresa had to bail out on this one. Hey man, I don't know how y'all got the keys in the phone. I knew someone right. But this your orchestrated hit. Cause they had to bring you back the keys in the phone. What type of killers that y'all know that would be like, yeah, we finna kill Kenneka right quick and know we gotta ditch the car. Let's take it back to the mama. No. We got him. Don't this make sense now when the lawyer said this?
Secured and started locking the doors and then left and came back later to find, well, we've just locked in Kenneka.
Oh, like I just said, the lawyer making it even better for Trey Gang. The lawyer made it so sweet for me. What did you just say? $1 million? I ain't even no $1 million dude. And he $1 million suit and tie, well-groomed old man, did this all his life. I just started. And I whip you with the payout stick. I might need to do an office visit or something. What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't scared. Look, ain't this what Cashier Tick said? Shamaya, know what's going Shamaya, my cousin, she told me Monifa know what's going on. Ooh. You know what? I'm finna make a video about that right now. I'm finna make a video right there now. I'm trying to hold back. Cause all this gonna make sense later on, gang. I'm sorry, y'all. This finna make sense. I'm finna light them up. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm glad we on the same page. And I had a couple little drinks tonight, and I was like, man, look, let me, you know, I don't want to say too much, and, you know, let me go and spill that tea. Y'all see how Custom Design got out of here? Custom Design got out of here quick. Man, let's get the 300, baby. Let's get the 300. We got to shine. Cause I ain't going to sleep tonight. I'm finna make this video together. And you see how that lawyer holding that post, that freezer poster up? Ooh. And guess where the friends coming from? Can't dispute that timestamp, Miss Teresa. Cause this just shows you who dick will be little round about this time. On Kenneka phone, texting her sister at 1:50. That's all I got to say. Receipt game. Receipt game. I am too. The D look little. What time? This say 1:54. And where Kenneka would be at?
So you're not saying that you believe that they did this on purpose?
No, there's absolutely no evidence that anybody did anything on purpose, and I don't believe that there'd be no reason to.
And that's why they that's why they had Miss Teresa in this ballroom right here and took them straight to the freezer where Kenneka was. Oh, wee! Now y'all see why they had Miss Teresa in this ballroom and try to go this with the body. You see what I'm saying? Man, let me get on out of here. Appreciate y'all, man. Trey Gang, love y'all. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. And we'll be back.
8:59. So it takes about 4 seconds to get to this area. Now walking by the front desk and just walk by that guy standing there. The worker, whatever you call that guy. And they just walk by the camera. So 3:55.
1:55.
Okay, now here, look at this. Right here, Shemaiah looks down here just for a second.
1:55. Boom!
That's one I just found. You know, just a quick little glance. Didn't see anybody, and then
1:55.
So right now they're looking for it pretty actively. Now I thought they were asking the security, "Hey, can we get some help?" But it doesn't even appear like they engage.
What the lawyer say?
Do it. I think it's pure and utter negligence. No suggestion whatsoever that anybody did harm to Teresa on purpose. What's more likely is that through pure negligence, someone noticed that the doors in the kitchen were open. They locked them like they should have been locked. They locked the freezer, and unfortunately, they locked Kenneka into the freezer and resulted in her death.
You say that you haven't decided how much you'll be seeking from the Crown Plaza, whether 50 or 100 million. What does that mean?
Gauge that guy. I think they're still just kind of thinking, well, we can find her on her own. And there's Bree, Shemaya, and
That's why
Monifa,
everybody going
and
over
some other
there.
friends. But I'm really just kind of
That's
focusing
why they
in on
were
her friend and the
going
guy
over
with the red
there.
hat later on. Okay, so here they go again, back down this hallway.
Boom! Got him! With Bree! And look what time this gonna be at 2:01.
Yeah, so now
So
we're
that means
after 4
30
o'clock
minutes
now.
after this, Miss Teresa finna call the hotel about the surveillance footage. And remember what Kilo Brown said. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.